wasn't supposed to happen. You saw nothing. I was totally not working on stream stuff while I was actively live. That would be silly. Okay, I was. Full disclosure, I was absolutely working on stream stuff while I was live, because I got distracted because there was a thing that I've been wanting to do, which I've been wanting my stream to bounce the emotes all around when people use them, and I was like, oh, I should probably set that up. So after I'd already hit go live and everything was going, and I had the alert from Small, thank you again, Small, I was like, oh, let me just Google this real quick, and then I started working on it, and yeah, I forgot that I was already live. My bad, y'all, my bad. Anywho, we're playing Polya again today. You'll notice that we're not playing Wildflowers, even though it is a Wednesday. That is because of all of the issues we were having with the internet yesterday, and I will probably, maybe not, combine this with the previous stream if I put this up on YouTube. I might keep them separate, I don't know yet. Because we didn't really do much yesterday because the internet was so funky. So, I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, 7 polygons ahead of us. Let's give Autumn another try. I was really excited for all the stuff that they added and brought back, and the new Papa Choppa game is a lot of fun. And I hope I'm in time to make it. I think we actually got started a little bit late today, so I might be a little bit too late to play Papa Choppa, and that's gonna make me sad. Because it was really fun yesterday, and I really am looking forward to playing it a lot. Only problem is, I'm gonna need... Oh, that person's in the ground. Oh, good. We have plenty of time, because it's only about 3 p.m. in-game. Nice. But the only thing is, I am definitely gonna need to form some parties and do some party magiing. So if anybody's interested, let me know. I will gladly do it both on and off stream. Oh, I should have bought something from Zeki. Oops. I forgot. Anywho, so we are still working on our quests for the Magi Market, which they just added. Super cool to redo those quests. Actually, I think this is the same Magi Market quest that they started it off with. So anybody who didn't get to experience it the first time, like Switch players, will get to experience it this time. And I think that's really awesome. So I have not finished setting up the emote thing, so please don't get too disappointed when it doesn't happen. I didn't know what I was doing. I was setting it up in the background, and it was like, press this button next, and so I did, and then that's when y'all saw the browser source pop up on my first page, which I'm very sorry about. I was not paying attention at all, in the slightest. I wish I had been paying attention, but I wasn't. If I've done it correctly, they'll pop up all over the screen, but if I have not done it correctly, then they won't be here, so we'll see. We'll see. When somebody uses an emote, I guess we'll find out together. And yes, I did stop because I was doing something. Open in browser. Already opened in browser. Save. Save. Okay, cool. If I've done it correctly, it'll pop up. If I've not done it correctly, it won't pop up. Stream time! Cube, use an emote. I want to see if it works. Hydrate! That's not an emote. That's a redeem. That's not the thing that I've messed with recently. I forgot I was going to move my camera because it was sitting over the things. Oops. Just scooch me up here. It's fine. Oh no, can't see lights. Saved it. I don't want to cover up my goal, but I also want to redo these. In case anybody's paying attention to me clicking on things. I guess y'all can't see me clicking on things, so it doesn't do much. But like this thing and this thing, I'd like. Oh no, I messed it up. Now I can't get it back. Oh no. Please. Okay, it's gonna live there now. Anyway, I want to redo those. And I like my background. I like the purples and all that, so I'm gonna keep that. But I'm thinking of redoing some of the stuff. So, we'll see. But yeah, Cube, use an emote. Or somebody. I want to see if it works. And if it doesn't, well, then it doesn't. And I won't cry about it. I might cry a little bit. But yeah, I was saying yesterday, and I don't think many people heard it because it was such a short stream, that I am saving up for other koi ponds, at least 2, possibly 3 more, to kind of make a little thing here. You said it will work, but then you didn't post an emote, so how will I know? Cube, do the thing. If there's a will, there's a way. That's not helpful. Cube, please. We're gonna miss out on Papa Choppa, because I'm getting distracted. Are you just giving me platitudes? Because, like, I appreciate you. Anyway, we're gonna be late for our date with Destiny, aka Papa Choppa. Because I'm so busy doing other things. I just wanted to get these out of the way, because I already know that we're unable to harvest. What do you mean? Oh. I guess I pressed it like 3 times on the same plant. Oops. The other thing is that I don't have all high quality ones in that garden, I don't think. I think some of them are regular quality. So we might end up with some regular quality tomatoes, unless they're just... What? What? Yes, I can refill my watering can here. What are you talking about? Strange. Strange stuff going on, chat. I don't know what's going on. Alright, let's get these bad boys watered. Oh, we are lagging all of a sudden. I don't love that. Please tell me my internet's not going out again. I will cry. I will cry big tears. I'm not lying. Oh, why are we so stuttery? Oh, I'm definitely connected to my normal Wi-Fi, so fingers crossed that we're not having some issue. But I'm not... After last night, I'm not too, sure that it was gonna... Okay, so now it's thinking I'm a bot because I'm moving too fast. I'm just mashing the F button, please. Mash, 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 mash. Please, game, humor me. Now these ones, there's definitely like 3/4 of them that are not high quality, but if we end up getting high quality, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. And we are definitely late for Papa Choppa. Oh. I don't like the way this is playing, and I don't know if it's the game or if it's me. And that's making me a little nervous. I hope that that's the game and not me doing that, but y'all would tell me if I was stuttering like that, right? Y'all would tell me? Y'all would let me know? Bloop, 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 bloop. Nobody said anything, so I have no idea. Also, Cube still hasn't posted an emote, so... Not helping us out, bud. Okay, that worked after a second. I don't want to double fertilize any of these, but I think I just did. Yep, see, I got one of them done by accident. So, I'm trying very hard to not do that. Technically, I could grab all my fertilizer and just fertilize this whole area multiple times, but I don't know exactly how many it's going to take, and I don't want to run out. So, I'm just going to do it one at a time, like I normally do. And that one will just have to be an outlier, and it'll be okay. Alright, cool. Alright. Ugh, it's like 6 p.m. How did I get so late? Speaking of Choppas, we have... Oh, I probably should have gone out the back. Ooh, didn't think about it. I was gonna say, we have killed one. I killed one yesterday randomly and got a whole lot of nothing, unfortunately. But of course, if you were watching yesterday, you would have seen the plushies we got. And if you weren't, well, then I'll just have to show you later. It'll be a fun time. I hope that everybody is able to play the new update. I hope that it is going smoothly for everyone, and I hope that everybody's enjoying it. Because, again, it's pretty fun for me, so I hope it's really fun for y'all. The main difference between some of the older stuff and, of course, last year's stuff is that the Autumn store is now in front of Zeki's shop instead of behind it, which was an interesting change. Probably a good one, honestly, since he's technically the one hosting it. Um, and then they've kind of combined a couple of the different Magi markets into one, and they've changed the dialogue to where it's going to be a monthly thing instead of like a just random one-off. So kind of cool. You were there yesterday. Nice. You got to see our new plushies. Very cool. I still don't know if the stuttering is my stream or if it's everything. Because if it's my stream, then you know what? I'm gonna be a little sad about it. But if it's everything, I don't know. Ooh, I got a banner because I visited the Magi Market. Except, I thought I got that quest yesterday. Ooh. Speaking of quests, hello, Kinley. Oh dear, oh goodness me. Lord Inky Fluffykins, your lordship, where did you run off to? Uh-oh. Oh, Cece, you've come just in time. I can't seem to find my dearest Lord Inky anywhere. He must have been startled and run off. Quickly, could you go look for him for me? He's about this tall and wearing the most adorable little hat. I'll check the stalls, yes, if you can search down by the docks. Okay. Cool, a new quest. We have to check in with our... Oh! Oh, wait. I hear noises. Aw, I can hear it, but I can't participate because I wasn't here in time. That's so mean. That's so mean. I guess it makes sense, but it sucks. That explosion was bigger than I was expecting. Maybe I added too much powder? Oh hey, thanks for testing things out for me. I guess I might still have some more work to do. Here, for your trouble. She gave us tickets. Darling, I was wondering if you could help me out with something. I was looking through my old first aid supplies. With a daughter like Najima, I always try to keep enough supplies on hand. I'm running pretty low on Crystal Lake Lotus, and they're good to apply to burns. For obvious reasons, I like to keep them stocked. Ain't risking leaving Najima unattended to go collect them myself. If you could grab a couple, I'll owe you one. Flirt. Cece, was just thinking about you. You are? I mean, yes, no. I can't believe I said that out loud. Aw. He's so cute. Aw, we missed out on Papa Choppa. Dang it. That one was really fun yesterday. Now I have to wait a whole hour to play it again. Boo. Yeah, look, it's Zeki. Hey pal, you looking for a little side hustle income? I got some tickets with your name on them. Figuratively, I ain't about to deface precious, precious currency. All I need is for you to hand out some flyers advertising my booth. Everyone else is perfectly content with just waiting for customers to come to them, but I've never been one to rest on my laurels. Here, take these. Just hand them out, and I'll be sure to give you a cut of the profit, yeah? Heck yeah! We got flyers! Who are we gonna give them to? Layla? This won't do. How am I supposed to restock? Oh, Cece, I'm sorry, dearie, but the ice cream machine's out of order for the next little bit. Niall's already stopped by to take a gander, but he doesn't have the parts on hand to fix it now. I'm pretty handy. I don't doubt that you are, but even you can't summon repair parts out of nowhere. If you get your hands on any spare parts, though, I'd be incredibly grateful, dearie. Well, if I remember correctly, those come from Wrath. Spoiler alert to anybody who didn't know that already. Probably some more garlic, or salt, or both. Definitely both. Oh, hey, Cece. Hey, would you mind doing your favorite social outcast a favor? Can you buy something from my stall and tell me how it tastes? I swear I'm not insecure, slowly crumbling under the pressure of the highs and lows of the service industry. This just really helped me out to hear a second opinion. Okay, sure. I don't mind. Oh, there's a countdown for Papa Choppa. Yes, gladly. I didn't miss it after all. Hooray! This game is so fun. I love it a lot. And honestly, because you get unlimited arrows, you can just keep firing at stuff and hopefully pop everything you need. The goal is to try to pop the big blue ones that are going to pop up, which were wild yesterday. So I'm glad I'm going to have a slightly clearer head looking at it today, because I would have missed so many things. Alright. These balloons are really high. Nobody's aiming for them. Like I said yesterday, I kind of wish Poe was here, because she would hit all these. Excuse me. I have developed a cough today, and I don't know why. On the plus side, my dog, who, of course, for those who know, or maybe don't know, did have surgery yesterday. He was being neutered, nothing crazy. He is doing much better today. He is very active, or at least in the last couple hours, eating and drinking normally, and he's just having a grand old time. Except that he absolutely hates his thing. His cone that I have to put on him, hates it. Thinks it's the spawn of everything that is evil and bad in the world. And it is very funny. Because he struggles with it a lot, and I wish I could take it off him, but I really can't. Because he will immediately try licking himself, and I just can't have that. Why are these ones getting so high with nobody popping them? Whee! I think this person next to me is aiming for the same ones as me. Also, I don't know what that little jitter dance was that we just did. 100 balloons in total! Woohoo! We're racking up achievements like nobody's business. Also, our group has done 1,500 balloons. I think that is one of the achievements. Yay! Alright, so there's 1,500. I got 475 tickets out of that. And then I popped 194 points worth. Points worth, not specifically balloons, but 194 points worth. Nice! 600 tickets, all for me. Did we actually get the thing? Or... Shape cards. I have to go look. Alright, let's see. What? But we popped it. Oh, we only popped 757. Ooh. I thought we popped more than that. I guess that's the total score and not the total popped. That's a little disappointing. Delayla, here is... Oh, it's just repair kits that we already had. So it's just what I needed. I don't know what I did to earn a helpful dear like you in my life, but I'm sure glad that you're here. Thank you, dearie. I know you just did this out of the kindness of your heart, but I couldn't bear to see you go unrewarded. I did it for ice cream. Also, here's Hecla. Why can't I give a flyer to Gina? That seems like a weird oversight. No, it's Kenya. What do you need? Ugh, is this night ever going to end? Look, you wouldn't want me to starve to death, right? I'm stuck behind this cart until the market closes, but I've got these here ice pop things. I'm like really craving some Pecky wings. Nice. Do you think you could go grab some from Reth's booth? I sure can. He needed us to buy something from his booth anyway, so let's go do it. Buy some wings. Boop. I'll spend 250 tickets on you. I think I'm supposed to buy and eat something, but I'm fine. Ooh, a group for Chapaches. No, must resist. Hand over the wings. Yes, finally, hand it over. Oh man, I never thought greasy Pecky would taste so good. You're my savior. Maybe I can actually make it through the night. The only thing that'll kill me now is boredom. The deadliest thing. I know, right? It's almost as bad as my day job. Anyways, at least I won't starve now. Thanks, Cece. Stop by and chat soon, okay? Hey, she paid us back for it. I guess I can give her a flyer, but... Can I give one to Gina? It would make more sense to give her one. Oh, I can. Sweet. Oh, taiyaki looks like a convenient snack while I'm busy studying. I'll have to stop by. Woohoo. What about Hecla? Here, Hecla. These taiyaki are stuffed with various different fillings. Perhaps I can request he make a mushroom stuffed one for my Gina. Aw. Oh, we had a chat for her. It's gardening. That is good news. Because I extended my oneness to my Gina, I knew the gardener could reimagine his oneness, as long as he believed in himself. Perhaps we are more similar than he realizes. After all, farming is its own form of caring and maintenance. Nice. The fair, or whatever this is called. It's called the Magi Market. It's a lot of fun, and we should all play it together. Alright, let's see. I do need a party, but I don't know. I guess I can say me. I'll party up with these people. It'll be fine. Bloop. Did I accept? Yay! I joined a party. We get points for being in a party. So there are a couple of stamp quests that we have to do where we have to catch them in a party. Catch 5 Choppas in a party in one game, all the way up to 25. So I have to try to catch 25 while in this single game. And then total, I'll have to do 1,000. So it'll be a lot, but it'll be fine. Plus we get more tickets. Woo, tickets. Oh yeah, we were also looking for all the hidden boxes yesterday. Unfortunately, I think I put them away. But there's one right here. Found that out earlier. So I think I've actually gotten all of them. I think there's 6 total. There was one here. There's one on top of that house there. There's one on top of the gazebo that's way up on the cliff. Wherever it is. Somewhere up there. It's up there. Okay. There's one off of the docks over here. And unfortunately, I've grabbed them, so they're not going to be visible on my screen. There's one off the docks on the side here, closest to where the firework thingy is. There was one, I think, behind this stall, if I remember right. I think it was behind Najuma and Hodari's stall. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, oh, number 6 was over here in the Choppa Chase area, which basically just happens to be all over here. Now you'll notice that some people have this cool little moon. That is the new nameplate that you get for participating in this. So if you're looking for new nameplates, there is one with a little crescent moon and little fun clouds. That is the Magi Market nameplate. So exciting stuff. Alright, so there's other stuff I need to do. We have until midnight in game time to kind of wander around and do stuff. I don't want to not be over there since I'm in a party. Oh, thank you. Welcome in. Secret message, a hidden code? Stop by later and ask Zeki what it means. Of course she will. She always does that. I don't think there's anybody else. I mean, I guess I could give one to Kinley, but he's fine. We can do the quests later. The quests aren't super important, especially when it's super close to the next little game. But, anywho, so Choppas form over there on that hill. It forms over here. And then they kind of spring up in this area as well. They used to form over by the tree, but I don't think they do anymore because I didn't see any yesterday. But to be fair, I only played once, so we'll see. And it is going to give us a little countdown, which I think is a great addition. The fact that they've offered the little countdown and been like, oh, it starts in this much time. And then you just join. Good to see you. Oh, I can't give him one. Were there only 3? Oh, there might have only been 3. Handing them all out. Thanks, pal. Here are your tickets. Feel free to count them. They're all there. 150. Very nice. Alright, I've got a couple more seconds to flip over to the event quests that I'm trying to grab. Because I want to have all the event quests up. So. I don't know what that means. I guess I could hang out over here. Some of them pop up over here, but specifically, if anybody's looking for the chest, it was in this corner right here. So, fun times. All right, when is it Choppa time? Is it at 12? Maybe it's at 1. Oh no. Oh no, that person is getting kind of blocked out. But when you spend tickets in the market, you get prize coins. You can play the claw machine, and you can earn stuff, which is very, very cool. I don't really want a lot of the stuff that you can buy, but I want some of it. Oh, time. 2, 1, go! Now, to play the Choppa Chase, you have to run around looking for Choppas to spawn, of course. And this is specifically for people who don't know, or people who might want a reminder. You have to run up to the little Choppas that are going to be running around with hats on their heads, and you have to pick them up. Which is very fun, and not at all annoying. Hey, that's a party member. I was like, wait a minute, their name is Green. I'm surprised none are spawning over here. There's always usually one. Oh, there's one. Woohoo! I got my first one! Ugh, we're not doing so well for needing 25. That's okay. We've got a party member up there grabbing some. What I might have to do is I may have to pick a new spot, because, oh boy, I am not doing well. Plus, they do bury themselves in the ground. If you don't catch them, oh god, they're going everywhere. I think I'm lagging. So that's fun. I don't love that for me, but, you know, if I can grab them, I can grab them, and if I can't, I can't. Alright, got one. So we're up to 3. Hooray! Oh, I think I'm lagging hard, y'all. That is the worst. Sorry if there's a lot of stuttering on the stream or any sort of, like, issues. We did have a lot of issues with the internet yesterday, which is why yesterday's stream was so terrible and short. Something about an hour. But at least we got to play all these fun games yesterday, so, you know, if it's acting up today, maybe it'll be better on... I don't know. I actually don't remember how many days the event is lasting, but what I do know is that they've decided to bring it back every single month instead of having it be, like, just once every few months. Which is very, very cool. Haha! I knew standing there would get me a new one. Oh my god, that person was trying to grab him, but couldn't, I guess. I think she had one in her hands, and so she was trying to grab a second one, but she already had one. That was weird. Ah, Choppa! Come on! Got him. Nice. Alright, we got up to 9. 9 is okay. I need 10 minimum. But we've got another minute and 40 seconds to keep going. So, hydrate right now. Are you sure? You sure I need to hydrate right now? I guess technically, as if I don't turn my camera around, I can do this, but I'm doing it one-handed. Woohoo! Managed to hydrate and also catch a Choppa. I am not going to be able to repeat that performance. The game's going to be like, why did you mess up there? What happened? Oh no! Choppa! Woohoo! Snagged it. Nailed it. Choppa! They're so cute, is the thing. Like, the Choppas with the hats on them, love them. 10 out of 10. Just adorable. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. I love him. He's just a little guy, just... Love him. I can't stand there and look at him for too long, because of course we are trying to play a game with other people that we're trying to help, so... I'm supposed to pay attention. But, you know... You know... Alright, we've got 16. 16 is an AK number. What we needed was 25 for the ultimate achievement, but it is possible that those quests / achievements are cumulative. So, we will find out after this game. Actually, technically, we'll find out after the next game. If we still have a party by then. But... Oh no, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's time! Woo! Alright, we got 17 on our own, which got us up to the 15 in one game, 10 during Choppa Chase in a party, all kinds of fun stuff. And of course, 15 in a party, 10 during one. Nice. 5 in a party. Yay. I'm excited. Woohoo! I got a lot of achievements all of a sudden. We ended up with 473 tickets, which is very cool. And we still have 1 in-game hour to spend some of these tickets. Now, because I bought a lot of this stuff before, specifically like the Well, everything but the Spring Blossom base, really. Specifically, I bought like copies of the Hop Along and the Melon and yada yada. I don't really necessarily want to buy any of that stuff, but if I don't spend my tickets, I can't get prizes or prize thingies, and I can't go from there. And of course, this stuff is money, so I already bought those. So we'll see those live and in person. I have the fun guy. I have the Inky. I have Nanchi. I have Nurgle. I have Inky. I have Nina. I have the Mini Magi. Um, but I don't have the pillows. Where do I buy the pillows? Okay, not from you. Do I buy them here? Where do I buy the pillows? There's Choppa pillows, and I don't remember where they're sold. Okay, I think I bought the Bloom Lantern and the flowers, but I legitimately do not remember. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to eat something. Okay, corn dogs, I guess. They're the cheapest. 3. No. Delicious. I dropped it. Can I have another? Really? So that smear of grease on your nose is from someone else's stall? You want another? I guess that means you really liked it. Okay, good. Not that I was doubting anything. Here, take some tickets in return. Ignore the fact that I just asked you to spend some, so these could be your tickets I'm giving back. Wow. Fantastic. Does this have a thing? Oh, it does. Nice. Okay. So this is where you get the market nameplate from, which I don't have enough for. And this is also where you get the pillows that I am saving up for. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,900 tickets. I have 4,900. I need 5,900. Then I can buy all the pillows in one go, which means I won't forget any. And I need 6,000 to buy the nameplate. So that's 11,500 so far that we need minimum. And then, of course, these are all fireworks, and we have the recipe for the Phoenix firework. And I don't think I need anything else. And of course, at 3 o'clock sharp, everything closes down. So we're supposed to find Lord Inky Fluffykins, but I don't know what that means. We're supposed to find a Choppa with a hat, and I don't know if we're supposed to look like around the stalls or where we're supposed to look for him. So I guess we'll find out together. We also need to make sure that we bring Crystal Lake Lotuses back for Hodari when we come. So we'll do that. And yeah. I need to check and make sure that I did actually get all of the chests. Now, mind you, there is a fast travel inside the fairgrounds, so you could just fast travel right back to your plot. I'm gonna run there. Might as well. Stretch my legs a little. Alright. Sorry, stuff was going weird on my screen. My side screen. My phone. It's technically a phone. It's not technically a side screen. But one of these days I'll invest in a side screen so I can see chat live. Ooh! You helped your group pop 1,000 balloons in a single game? Really? Did we? But wait, really? Did we? See, I got the achievement for popping 50 by myself, which, cool. And then, yeah, we got the achievement for doing the 1,000, which means we have how many tickets? I don't actually know. Oh, the event ends in 5 days. Ooh, it ends by next week. All right. Oh, it starts at 8 p.m. Oh. Followed by a game of Choppa Chase at midnight. Visit the Magi Market before it's gone, but don't worry, it will come back every month, which I think is the coolest thing. But we need to somehow get all of these achievements before the Magi Market leaves in 5 days. Yikes. Okay. And of course, you get tickets from doing each of these achievements, so super cool. What'd I get? I got a potato pal bag. Let's find out what it is. Alright, we're gonna run home, which, for those who do not know, because you haven't played before, this little weird alcove that we could never actually interact with before, you can cross the line now, and you can actually go and go to the Magi Market. Now, the stalls and stuff are there in the daytime, but they don't actually have anything you can interact with until 6 p.m. So, Fun stuff. I thought it was 5 p.m. I guess not. Oh well. And this deer is just running away. He's like, I gotta go. So we have to try to earn as many tickets as possible and also spend as many tickets as possible because there's quite a few plushies that Zeki introduced to this little fun fair. Um, Also, a really nice touch is the fact that all of the trees are now like orange and red, whereas before they were all green. I think that's actually a really, really cool thing that they do for the different seasons is the foliage actually changes. So even though it's technically like a month worth of days that go by in the span of like 4 days, um, in game time, technically, but in real world time, it's only like a week. So they go, oh, it lasts for a week. And then if you actually played it for a week, it would be 7 hours. Fun stuff. I guess it's more than a month since 7 hours is one day, or is 7 days. I don't know. I don't know. I can't math. I still don't know for sure how many minutes are in. Oh. All of my plots loaded on top of each other. That was fun. Speaking of, let's go to our tree slot. So I've got some trees that I was watering, except for this short one here. And I decided to go ahead and leave them at this height, but that does mean that I'm gonna need more pine cones because I'm not gonna be able to grow any more trees if I don't grow them to full height and get the stuff off them. So all the ones that I have at this height, I'm gonna take to the campgrounds and start scattering them out. And then I just have to resist the urge to water them because I will absolutely start watering them and forget that I'm not supposed to. Because then they'll grow again, and I don't want them to. I do want this little teeny tiny one to grow, but other than that, I have a bunch of trees that are about this height, which should help create the barrier effect that I was looking for. Because if I intersperse some trees that are a little shorter, I think it'll fill out the forest more and it will create kind of some density. So hopefully that works well. And then at some point, I gotta put these flowers somewhere. Oh, oh, I have one that was unwatered. How dare. I also couldn't get seeds from it because, I don't know. Anywho, so these flowers will all end up in my, well, a good chunk of them will all end up in our campgrounds at some point, but that point is not right now. I may include some of these. I was debating putting some along the pathways, but it doesn't seem like true camping. Now, if I had a section that was all glamping and then it went off into another area, then maybe, but I might just put a couple by our big fancy glamping tent and or our first one anyway, and then a couple by our other one, which is a little different but also fancy. Other than that, I don't know. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, I will load up the campground real quick so we can all look at it. So I'm going to intersperse some of these lower trees so it kind of fills this area in. And then I may even make some small ones so those make even more density. But this is our original glamping tent. It's got chandeliers, got stuff on the walls. I'm going to put some snacks in here. It's going to be a whole thing. And then I'll probably make this some sort of pathway. I don't know if I'll necessarily put like a pathway out, but I'll put like lights that lead up to the tent and all that kind of stuff. Now they have like a little washing up, and of course they've got a little outhouse. So they're pretty fancy, and they're right at the front of the campgrounds. But they're not quite as fancy as these guys, who just have this entire setup. So, you know, they've got lamps, they've got, you know, another set of lamps, they've got an entire washroom with tub and toilet, they got a hot water heater, it's a whole thing. So, they're pretty fancy too. I'll probably put some lights near the bases of these tents just so that it kind of illuminates it. We are only at 962. out of 3,000. So we have quite a bit more to work with. And then, of course, the plot that I keep putting up on the housing thing is just our main house slot, because it's the main house slot. And I still really need to work on the second floor. It is a really slow work in progress. But yeah, like I was saying at the top of the stream, I do want to get some more koi ponds and kind of make a little section of them in the front yard. Oh, thank you. Welcome in. And kind of make a little area in the front yard that has the koi ponds in it, and go from there. But we'll see how that goes. Let's get some more money going, because I spent like 150,000 gold. Woohoo! We got more tomatoes! Woohoo! Tomatoes! Doo, 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 doo. So the reason that I keep putting the glowy green fertilizer on them is so that I can get as many tomatoes as possible and try to turn them all into preserves. Now I am going to have to save some of them and turn them into seeds so that we can do another round. But I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. I'm not worried about it. Did I do it twice? Oh, I did. Ooh. Either I missed some weeds on that one, or I accidentally fertilized that one twice. Oops. Morning. Oh, hey, will you look at that? Yes, ma'am. Welcome to the Mod Squad. And I appreciate you volunteering again. It's actually going to be a lot of help. But yeah, good morning. Welcome to the world of being awake. I hope it is good for you. But yeah, so they've introduced the Magi Market back in, and I'm about to open my potato pod pouch, and it's going to be a fun time. And I'm going to get to play Papa Choppa in about an hour. Are chests not stackable now? What? They're stackable, aren't they? I don't know. I thought they were stackable, but I actually haven't tried. Wonder what kind of chest... I can, in fact. It keeps arguing with me every time. Alright. I've got this one. Where are my Magi Market chests? Okay, I did get all 6. Hooray! I did also end up with another moon banner. They also gave me a Magic Market Choppa standee. Of course, I already had the Ormu standee. And just more stuff I didn't need. The lanterns, maybe, but... And then I think there was a Spring Blossom or something that was for sale. Which I either already had and I put in my conservatory, or I never had and I need to save up to buy. Guess we'll find out. I also forgot what I was in the middle of doing. Haha. Really got to enjoy the world of Sleepy. Oh no! That always sucks. What has you sleeping so bad? I hate when that happens, honestly. That's like one of the worst things. It always makes me feel like I'm gonna be really irritable at people, and then I am really irritable, and then they get upset with me. I'm gonna put some meat in here. I don't know what the meat will give us, so I'm just gonna try putting some meat in there. Oh, you're still coughing? Damn. Still? Ooh, a mush pod. You get another bottle of cough syrup? I thought one would be enough, but nope. Ooh. Dang, it's taken that much? That really sucks. Hope you start feeling better soon. Otherwise, I have to take you out back. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Hey, look! A mush pod! I keep getting a lot of these guys. I have 2 of the bonsais, and then I have a bunch of mushies. Mushy, mushy, mushy. Nice. Boop. I also picked up the yellow Choppa. Woohoo! Alright, we have blue, purple, pink, and yellow. So, when we go to the Magi Market later, I gotta figure out how many there really are. Because I think there might be a green one, now that I've thought about it. Because I know there were 5 pillows, plus the regular Choppa. So there must be 5 of these little guys, plus the regular one. So if there is, nice. We have more stuff to save up for. Fantastic. You'll get more if you finish all the drops. Yes! You feel fine otherwise? Nice. I actually haven't been doing any drop stuff because my internet was really, really bad yesterday. So I decided to just hang out with my dog who had his fix surgery yesterday, or neutering surgery yesterday, or whatever way you want to call that. But I've been doing really well in collecting stamps. So I'm feeling pretty confident. Also, I don't know why there's a bar here. It doesn't do anything. So is this stamp supposed to give me something else? Yeah, he was really groggy and out of it yesterday. He's had a lot more energy today. He finally went to the bathroom. Everything was going good. But I'm supposed to keep him from jumping for the next week, which that's not going to happen because he is a small, excitable terrier. And I'm supposed to. Wait, I thought I did this one. I thought I did this one. Yeah, firework arrows. I thought I set off firework arrows. Oh, I set off the thingy. The thingy. I thought I did that. That's okay. And then, of course, I'm supposed to do 10 things. They're so cute when they just come out of surgery. Oh, he was so out of it. He was so zooted. I mean, like, he was bad. It was funny. Also, look at this plushie I got from Zeki. He made a little Serduk plush. It's so cute. It's kind of ugly, but it's so cute. Oh, sorry. I had to geek out about that for a second. Oh, alright. Shake it off. Shake it off. Alright. So, anyhow, I'm definitely in the market for some more stuff. Like, we ended up with the Ember here. I have the other Magi Dragon. Like, I am ready. Mini Sernuk. Heck yeah. It is considered a Lil Sernuk. So I'm ready. Weirdly enough, the decor limit on this plot, I'm like halfway there. Whereas the decor limit on Campground, which has all those trees on the campground, I'm only like a quarter of the way there. Welcome in, Poe. Don't worry too much about the jumping. He'll be fine. Do what you can, but don't fuss over it too much. Well, he really hates his cone, but the problem is that he seems to be able to kind of reach around it. And he's been really, really like hesitant to like eat and drink water and things like that. The trees count on every plot. That's fair. So I'm probably going to get one of those like inflatable ones because I just have the regular plastic ones and see if that helps. And if the inflatable one works better for him and he still can't reach like his stitches and stuff, then I'll use that. And if he can reach his stitches and stuff, then I gotta put the plastic one back on. So we'll see. Crafters and builders, they're global. Oh, good to know. I actually didn't know that part. Poe, have you gotten a chance to play the Magi Market? Take the cone off when he eats and drinks. My boys only wear them when I leave the house. Oh. He immediately starts trying to lick himself, so I actually cannot. As much as I would love to be able to just let him do his own thing, he pretty much immediately was like, I'm gonna lick it. And that's a problem. So I can't let him, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I never fertilized my stuff. I'm getting very, very distracted very easily. Understandable, because, you know, we're talking about my cute dog. And of course, but, you know. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I was like, why is it not fertilizing? What do you mean a seed is planted there? Wrong thing. Due to be on top of it, I put Parker in a baby onesie. Oh. You know, I thought about doing something like that, because they sell this, like, suit, that is basically a baby onesie, but you're supposed to, like, put it over them. It's got a little hole for their tail and everything. But I was concerned that he wouldn't be able to go to the bathroom in it without me having to roll it up. So I was just like, well, I'll just not do that because I'm not going to spend, you know, $30 on something that, you know, he's going to wear for a little while and then he's not going to be able to use anymore. And that he might need laundered every other minute. So, yeah, I'm not doing that. It's boring. There are only 2 events and nothing else to do the entire time. And those events are at specific times. So if you aren't there, then you get nothing. Aww. I kind of like it. But I'm also, I don't know. Like, I have a lot going on in the game that I would like to do. And then I don't want to do any of it, so instead I go play the Magic Market. Or at least that's what I've done for the last 24 hours. Specifically, when I streamed for about an hour yesterday, as much as I could, and then, of course, this stream. So, yeah, no. I did my best. What do I have? Oh, I still have tomatoes. How did that happen? Why do I still have stacks of tomatoes? Cool. Let's sell them and get a bunch of money. Burr, 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 burr. Nice. Bloop, bloop. Cool. And... Boop. Nice. I need to go buy more mushrooms from him so I can fill up my things and get some more Harvest Boost fertilizer, because otherwise I'm not gonna have a lot left. Let's put our seeds away. So we've made it up to 4 seeds and 18 regular. I have a feeling that we're going to end up with a lot of non-high quality tomatoes, which is fine, but I'm going to have to put my seed crafters out, and I only want to put high quality seeds in them, or high quality tomatoes in them, so I can get high quality seeds out of them. Alright, let's take a look around to make sure I don't already have that spring blossom thing that it was advertising. I do not, because I would have put it in there. Maybe I would have put it in my house. Unless it's not called Spring Blossom and I'm just completely goofy. Valley Sunrise, Capital Chic. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Maybe I don't own it. Maybe I never bought it. That's entirely possible, because if I was trying to prioritize things, I probably prioritized this wallpaper over everything else. So, it makes sense. And what is this? Nope, orchid planter. Not what I'm looking for. And of course, I've done stuff with like the Magi Market stuff, and like I've got the Magi Market full screen and banners and all kinds of stuff. New Year stuff from New Year's. The Magic Market Moon banner probably doesn't need to be in my bathroom, because now I have 3 of them, I think. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Load of my main plot this time is decorated for Halloween. Get a cheap tiny baby onesie at Walmart or something. They work too usually, but only when you're there, not when you leave the house. Oh, good to know. Now, did you do that like in conjunction with a cone, or you just did that? Oh. My visitor thingy is not working. And it's hydrate time again. Why is my visit thingy not working? Do I need to reload my plot? Oh dear. I was gonna do the house tour stuff, but the house tour thingy is not working. I don't know what's happening. I want to see Poe's house. I want to see the Halloween. I'm ready for it. Speaking of Halloween, I have what I think will be a great costume for my dog and myself. It is a cosplay, and I will take lots of pictures if it goes well. And I'll probably take lots of pictures even if it doesn't go well. Oh, okay. It's back this time. Hooray! Let's see. Oh. I think you don't have a underscore Valerie. Okay, cool. Been able to get into a party during the event. Yes. Yes, I got into one today. Spooky season number 1, please. Okay, so the blushy one? You got it. Ooh, look at these pumpkins. I'm already ready for it. Oh man, you've decorated everywhere. I thought you just did like a little decoration, but no, your whole front area is full of pumpkins. And the leaves. Oh, that's a good use of those. Adds BRB. Okay, no worries. Ooh, nice. Ooh. I could turn off your stuff. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, you put the balloons out. That's kind of cute. And you got the little thingies. Nice. I like that a lot. What do you got going on in here? Is that the... What is that? It's like a ladder, but it's sideways. What is that? I don't know. I don't know what you all got going on. So, I do like the dueling fireplaces. I think that's pretty cool. Your house is so cool, Poe. I like it a lot. Ooh, look at all the food. Look at all the food. You got Magi Market food. It's so cool. Ooh, yummy. Look at all this food. Ugh. Love it. Love it. Ooh. Mushroom thing. That's the... I forget which one. It's something. Moon glow? No, what is that thing called? I don't remember. But I will give you a vote. Just the outside that's decorated for Halloween. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was trying to figure out what that ladder was on your wall. Huh. I keep hearing something, and I don't know if it's in the game, because I doubt it is. But, unfortunately for me, where my apartment's located, there's, like, a lot of foot traffic around. So I often hear stuff from, like, outside and out in the parking lot and all kinds of stuff, which is not necessarily a pet peeve of mine, but it does get very annoying very fast. So, what do we got on? Right. Maybe I should keep one off. Then I will know. No, it's definitely outside. Okay, cool. Figured it out. It's freaking me out too much. I had to check it. Oh, I still have summer drinks out. Ooh. I definitely need to look into that. I also need to work on my upstairs. Probably be a good idea if I did that in our downtime. Whee! Alright, let's see. I was working on staircases, but I don't remember what I was using for them. Now, we got some good ideas last time. We were told, hey, you should put bowls in between your stairs so that they get a little bit more height, which I think is a great idea. But I gotta figure out how to do that. What was I using? Right, the square concrete paper. Forgot about those. And then I had bowls, but I was pretty much out of, what's it called? Clay. So I needed more clay to be able to do this. Ooh, you figured out how to do the industrial shelf stairs? Oh, I want to know. Oh, Parker Knight in your social menu. Heck yeah. I will do that immediately. Are we already friends? Because I will look you up. I'll find you. Parker. I have a lot of people in my list for some reason. Bloop. We're friends now. I would like to know immediately how to do those stairs because I would love industrial stairs. That would be super cool. Oh, I must know. If time I want to come by my plot, I will show you. I will absolutely come by your plot. Besides, it's 4 hours till the next event. You want to go to the Magi Market with me, Poe? Because I'll definitely start up a voice chat if you would like to do that. I'm down to clown in the Magi Market. Yes. Fantastic. Woohoo! Let me go start up Discord while this is loading. Oh. Ew. My permissions are set to viewer. Fantastic. Hopefully Discord will load in the background. Oh, it's updating. Of course it's updating. Rip. I hate loading it while I'm streaming. I like to do it before, but it's fine. Also, my desktop audio is not working for some reason. What's up with that? I have to check that, because what's going to happen is nobody's going to be able to hear you when you talk to me. Which is not acceptable. Wow. Discord's taking forever to load. What's up with that? Am I having connection problems, or is Discord having connection problems? Ooh. I don't know. She's still doing her thing, but apparently she's not wanting to load. I don't know what's happening. What if I just quit Discord altogether? And then try again? I was wondering if maybe the updates that it did, like, froze somehow, or it got messed up somehow, and that's why it wasn't working. No, it worked immediately that time. Fantastic. Okay. Stream chat. I think it's definitely my connection overall. For sure, for sure. Whoop. Parker is the account that I accidentally linked to Twitch, and the one that is getting all the drops. So I decided to fully switch to that account. Nice. Now I will have that. Also, did I miss something? Oh, your parties keep falling. Okay. Cool. Alright, Poe. I'm here. What you got? Are you also joining Discord? I'm into that. You can add him and befriend again there. Yes, absolutely.
Oh.
Hello. I was just saying that I had already sent a friend request to Parker Knight.
Nice. Okay. This is a lot of steps, and if you mess up, you have to like re-glitch everything. But I will show you how to do it. It comes out really nice. Okay, so you need the side of a building. So we're gonna come over to the side of my house here.
Side of a building.
And gotcha. You need the gourmet stack of dinner plates, or it's like called a pile. And so, can you see my grid when I put it up? I think I might need to give you permissions to be able to see it.
I cannot see your grid, unfortunately.
I think I can give you editor permissions, and then you should be able to see it. What am I trying to do? Settings, security, visitor, drop down, please. Thank you. Editor.
Woohoo!
Okay.
All right, let's see if that worked.
All right. Can you see the grid now?
Nope.
No?
I don't know why. Well, I mean, can you describe it? And I'll just try to follow along?
So, yeah, I might have to, like, share my screen with you or something. But, like, you want to place the plates directly where, you know how, like, there's orange lines and there's pink lines, right? And the pink lines make a big square and the orange lines make little ones.
I will put my grid on so anybody looking can also see. Yes.
So you want to place your plates directly like a bullseye over the pink lines. Okay?
Okay.
So that the pink lines crisscross right in the middle of your plate.
Got it.
Okay? And then you'll put your shelf up on your wall, and you'll place your gourmet dessert bowl onto your shelf. and you're going to grab and select it just like you would if you were going to glitch two pieces of furniture together, right? So you're going to hover over the bowl, you're going to alt select so that you pick up the whole shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to place the shelf the first time. You're going to actually place it on the ground so that you're covering half of the plate, but that your shelf is centered on the plates, right?
Okay. All right. Following.
Let me move this so it's in the right spot. Otherwise, I will mess up. Okay. So then you're going to do the same thing again, though. You're going to alt hover over the bowl, alt select, and then you're going to put the bottom part of the shelves, like the rungs of the shelf, centered over the plate, and then those are going to be directly on the same line that the plate is sitting on, so the solid pink line, right? And then you're going to glitch it you're going to ghost it by selecting a placeable item in your inventory, right? I have a bowl now. So I've let that go. I'm going to put another shelf on the wall. I'm going to grab my bowl off of this stack, put it onto the shelf, alt select to pick it up. And to get the right like rise and length, you need to do the same move like every single time. So what the girl told me to do is, like, this is flush, right? This is stacked right on top of them.
Yes.
And then the first line that you come to is an orange line. So that's like one push forward and then one more push forward. But you want to make sure that you're still centered. Otherwise, your stairs will go wonky, right? And then you place it down. Then you grab the bowl from the top one, put it onto the bottom one, and then you alt select it. And while you're still centered over the plates, you're going to pull it back to the second orange line from the pink line behind the plate. Does that make sense? So you have like two full squares in front of the pink line behind the plate, but you want to make sure that you're centered, and then you place it, and when you place it, it pushes it forward. It is complicated. It is a lot of steps.
It's very complicated.
If you don't want that big of a rise, you can adjust it, but you need to do the same move every time, otherwise your stairs won't look right? They'll be different widths apart, different heights. And you can use other items, like you can use the bowls, but the stairs will be very close to each other. But then you have to grab the bowl because you're not done. That's just the first two stairs. Put the bowl back on the bottom again. Alt select, put it back over the top of the plates centered, and you have to ghost it again, right?
Right. Okay.
Before you do your next stair. So then you put another shelf up. Whoops. Grab your bowl.
This is very complicated.
It is. I messed it up a bunch of times before I figured it out. But if you mess it up, you can fix it by re-glitching it over the stair. I mean, over the plate. So the same thing. This is level. This is the first orange line. This is the one push past the orange line. You drop it, pick up your bowl, put it on the bottom, right, or alt select, and then you just, while it's still centered, pull it all the way back to there, and it pushes it forward. But see, I didn't put it as far back, so this one is closer. This one was to the line in front of it. This one was directly inside. This one was directly, and I did that so you could see the difference in like the widths and stuff. So depending on where you want, you can kind of like play with it till you get the right difference in height and stuff that you want, and then you just have to repeat that same thing over and over again.
Oh,
so
man.
Like if you do one, or if you go all the way to the pink line, it's gonna push it really far. If you go one square from the pink line, it'll be a little like not quite as far. So like as you adjust it. So like say you messed it up, right? Like say I pick it up, I can't put it back down now, right? Like it's red for me because I didn't select it correctly. You have to put it back on the wall, right? And then go up go up and alt select your shelves. And before you put it over and ghost it, you have to put it back in its origination spot. So this is where the shelf is going to return to every single time.
Oh,
right?
fantastic.
So you have to set it down normally, alt select, push it over the top of the plates and ghost it. Because once we're done, it'll go right back to its initial spot, which is, halfway over the plate, but everything else is going to push forward. So like say I didn't like this shelf, right? Like I was like, "Oh, no, it was supposed to go further out." Then I would just grab it back, put it on the shelf, or put it on the wall, alt select, push it to where it's supposed to go. It is a lot of steps.
Anna says that seems very complicated. It looks pretty, but it's a lot of work. It is a ton of work. There are easier quote unquote stairs to do, but they're all complicated in some way, shape, or form.
And these take up way less items than the others. Do you want to see my pirate plot? It's not up this week, but I can take you to my pirate plot where I've replaced every single staircase with these.
Sure.
And I colored them and they look beautiful.
Sure.
But it was a lot and I messed them up a lot of times. I learned it while I was streaming. So I was like, what am I doing wrong?
Okay.
I was like, we're going to watch the video again. We're going to watch it again because Avery stops her entire stream to show you things. And so I had her stream pulled up from earlier that day. Yeah. And I just kept watching the thing over and over again until I figured it out. So here's the blacksmith. He had all of these were the wood plank.
Yeah.
So I did colors on all the stairs. So like his are blue.
Yeah.
Because his little fire out here is blue and the stuff upstairs is blue. And then the bakery has them now. This was a big pain in the butt to figure out, but hers are like a rainbow.
Oh, I like that. I like the rainbow a lot.
Yeah, hers are like a rainbow, but you can get up without falling. I just didn't.
That's okay.
But you can get up here. But yeah, I had to redo these like a bunch of times. And then I did put the like a thingy around here and make a tent for the fortune teller, and I did get my fortune telling ball, my crystal ball, the Grimlickin Nightlight. I did get it.
Nice.
But this is where the fortune teller lives. She just has a pretty basic little campfire.
I like that.
Bathroom back behind there. And then I did redo the stairs in here as well.
Okay. Ooh.
So they also have kind of
nice
a
color choice.
Pink and reddish themed.
Yeah.
And then inside even has these stairs now, which this was a big pain. Lots of adjusting to get everything to the right height. Oh, but man. Upstairs I replaced these, but I literally was like struggling with my count. And with all of these things changed, I'm back down to like having over 50 items to still place.
That's really cool. So, that looks like it would have been a pain in the butt. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, trying to get like all the stairs to where you don't like run into the floor,
Yeah.
Or where you're not banging on the ceiling above. Yeah, it was not easy. It was not fun, but it was totally worth it.
That is so cool.
My gosh.
I think I may stick to this one. Like I'm debating switching my stone ones for these ones.
I really love the way that these guys look.
Yeah.
They just had way too much of an item count for this plot. Like I just couldn't. I literally was like running out of items. Even with having all of these staircases that I've changed out, which are like a quarter of the number of items, I'm still sitting at 2,943 for this plot.
Well, you've also got a lot of staircases. I'm just trying to do the one.
Yes, and I have a lot of custom fireplaces, and that's taking up a lot. Because the fireplaces in here, every single one of them are these columns.
Yeah, and then
not blocks, columns.
Yeah.
The bakery has 4 of them. The mayor has one. Yeah, the mayor has a custom fireplace and it's big.
Yeah, that would be a lot of items, honestly.
And I still need to do out here.
Well, plus you
And I
have all the
still
little
need to
tchotchkes
finish the
everywhere.
bathrooms. Mm-hmm.
There's so much to go.
Yeah. So, but
I think you can do it.
my alchemist, her house, well, her and the gardener. So, like in my brain, in my story, the alchemist and the gardener are a couple, and they live here.
That makes
And so
sense.
the gardener, she comes over here, and she, has her little shop that she sells her different plants and stuff that she grows. And
Yeah.
then she goes home to the alchemist's house, which also the alchemist, she lives here, but she also works here. So
Yeah.
she's got like her cauldron area and her like little table where she does her magic. And then they've
Hmm.
got like their living room. I made this little like tea set
That's really cute.
display thing out of I
I like
love
that.
this
I
thing.
like that a lot.
And I love the tree branches going across the wall in here too. And
That
then
is really
like they've
cool.
got a little kitchenette here with their stuff, and then their bed is in here behind the screens.
Oh.
And then they have a bathroom outside. So like every person
Hmm.
kind of has like different levels of like luxury. So
Yeah.
they have a full bathroom, but it is outside. So they've got
Yeah.
like their outhouse and their bath and their sink
Hmm.
and everything. Whereas like
Very
the
nice.
mayor has a fully indoor bath.
Indoor plumbing and everything. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh no, we missed the
So,
start of Papa Choppa.
oh no.
We
See,
got
and
to
like that's the
talking.
thing too. Yeah, that's the thing too is that like there's only two events for the
Yeah.
entire time. Whereas last year, when you weren't doing the Choppa chase, you could play Hot Pot till your little heart's content. I'm shocked that
Yeah.
they don't have Hot Pot at the Magi Market again.
Well, since
Like
it's
I get
a.
that it's in the underground,
Yeah.
but like why
Most
didn't they
Bluefield
move it
played it
back to
now.
the Magi Market too? Because
Probably
everybody
because they
would just
figured there'd
play Hot
be.
Pot in between.
Well, they probably figured that a lot of people were kind of tired of Hot Pot or were just going to play it forever. And they probably couldn't think of a canonical reason that Reth would haul them all the way back out.
Yeah, well, but they didn't even replace
So,
it with another game. Like they did add the
that's fair.
balloons, but the balloons are only one time a night. Like why don't
Yeah.
they do the balloons and then the Choppa chase and then another round of balloons?
That's fair. But
But
they do have the
there's
Choppa
nothing
Chase
to
lasting
do.
for like 2 hours.
Yeah, but like this the when it first opens, there's
Mhm.
nothing to do until the balloons,
True.
and then there's nothing to do between the balloons and the I got kicked out. Of
Me
course I
too!
did.
Oh no! Don't tell me they're having issues.
I've been having issues. I've been having a lot of issues.
Access to Poly is not available at this time. Are they kidding me? An honest have to way to
Yeah.
call Danielle.
I've had so many crashes since this update. And like I said, every time that it's time for the Magi Market and people are like, anybody want to party up? Like they're
Yeah.
sending me friend requests. But if any party invitation immediately fails, this isn't even loading for me.
Me either. Let me go see if it's down.
I'm gonna restart it. But I've had nothing but problems with Palea since they put this in. And this happened last year during the Christmas event. I got glitched and crashed constantly and
See, I
couldn't
didn't
do my quest.
I didn't really
And
have any issues with the game hardly at all. And then like this is the first time I've had a bad issue.
yeah.
There was the no log weekend where nobody could get in the game, but other than that, like I really haven't had anything.
All right, it's letting me load again. It looks like
Okay.
I
I've
just like restarted the whole game.
Yeah, I force closed mine because it was spinning. So let's try this
You
again.
were in an ad like the entire time. Did you like the front of my house
I did. I didn't know I
decorated for
was in ad
Halloween?
space. It was very cool. I didn't know I was in ad
Mhm.
space the whole time. I'm sorry.
That's
My
okay.
my display thing's not telling me when I have ads coming up, which is a pain in the
Did
butt.
you see the pumpkin I glitched on top of the fountain?
That was really cute.
I
I
thought it
thought
was
you
really
just
cool.
placed it there. I was pretty impressed. I was like, oh, I wouldn't have thought of
No,
that.
it's glitched. Like the ball is floating
Nice.
inside it.
That's so cool.
Like if you pan, like if you stand next to it and pan your camera down so that it looks down at it from the top of it, you can
Hmm.
see the ball rotating on the very top of it.
That's funny. That's actually really funny.
Okay. I'm outside of my plot. You probably got sent back to your plot.
I got sent back to mine, and I am currently in my plot. So let's see if I can leave. But yeah,
We are still in a party.
I saw that. I was able to play yesterday, but my internet
Hmm.
was really terrible, and so I only got to stream for about
Yeah.
an hour. So I was like, "Oh,
I
I'm gonna get
haven't
to
been
stream."
online a lot because our internet's been tanking too.
Oh, that's so weird. I don't know what's
I
up with that.
know.
Mine was just randomly down. Like as soon as I sat down to stream, like I went live, and as I'm streaming, it was like, no. It's like, what the hell is going on? Which I mean, it
Mhm.
worked out because my dog just had his neutering surgery yesterday, so I was like, I'll just go spend time with him, I
Mm.
guess. But now we're back.
Is he acting like a sad, sad boy? Because the boys tend to.
No, he was like real out of it yesterday, like because he was completely zooted, obviously. Um, and then today, like he hates the cone, so he's just like
Mhm.
trying to get it off somehow. And then the rest of the time,
Yeah.
he's just his normal self. Like all of his
Oh.
energy is back. He finally like ate a bunch and drank a bunch of water. Went to the bathroom finally. It was good.
Mhm.
So, of course, he did all that
Oh.
while I was working. So I'm like,
What the?
my dog is great. What? What happened?
I'm not me.
What do you mean you're not you?
I am. I am a girl with black hair. She has dark skin. She has blue eyes, and she's not wearing my outfit.
Okay, well,
And
let's
there
find.
is no one at the Magi Market right now.
Uh-oh. That's not good. I'm not
There's
even
one
in.
person.
I'm thanks for waiting, you'll be home soon. Kind of
One, two.
uh
I wonder if a ton of people can't get in.
I think what probably happened is everybody got kicked, so they're all trying to get back. Oh no! Flailed the little player data. No. Get me back in, please. This is terrible. They introduced the
Oh, it says
potato
I have no
pass.
saved outfits too.
Oh.
What the heck?
Well, maybe try using the fast travel off in the stables on the side.
Maybe go home. I loaded in with my stuff, but not.
Not to the Magi Market. I don't know what's happening. The server is freaking out. That's what's happening. I'm also freaking out.
They're having problems.
Low key. Oh! I zoned in behind a tree.
Are you you?
Yes.
'Cause I'm not me. I'm traveling to. Okay, I'm me. I'm out here. I'm me.
I'm me. Now let's see
I'm
if I
me.
can get back
All
in.
right. The fairgrounds. I'm fast
Alright.
traveling back.
Okay. I ran through the gate. So we'll see. Because the first time I
I'm
couldn't
gonna
get
run out
in.
of time.
I know. We're gonna
You're gonna
miss
miss
out on
the
the Choppa
Choppa cheese
Chase.
too.
Darn it. I was looking forward to seeing you in action with
Oh
Papa
wait, I'm
Choppa.
here. I'm here.
Okay, hang on. Let's see.
We are in a party.
No Pollyans ahead of me. Come on, little Chopper, run
Oh,
faster.
you're still not in?
No, I'm not. Not yet. Come on, little Chopper, run.
You have about 30 in-game minutes.
Okay, that's
No,
like
20 in-game
let's
minutes.
say that's like 28 seconds. No,
No,
I
it's
failed it.
11:30. I lied. I have about 40 in-game minutes. I lied. It's 11:30.
It kicked me. I wonder if I have to go through a fast
No.
travel. Because it keeps like booting me while I'm loading and then sending me back to a screen. But if this doesn't work, then I'm gonna go find a fast travel. Because this time it didn't say any Polyans were ahead of me, so... Come on, I've got a party member in there. Let me in. Let me in. Yay! I got in. With seconds to go.
You want to invite this Tashi when you get in here?
What's the name?
Poyatoshi. They asked for to join a group, but I'm afraid if I invite them, it's just gonna glitch and not work.
I don't see them on the server list.
Are you with me?
Yeah, I think so.
Where are you?
I don't know. By the gate, kind of. I hope I'm with you. Well, let's find out.
It doesn't say you're with me.
Uh-oh. Well, now I'm gonna
I
join
don't
your
see
server.
you. Yeah,
So,
say join server.
ah,
Now you're gonna get kicked.
the server
It's
is
about to
full.
start. It's
The
about to
server is
start.
full. I can't join
It's
you.
impossible.
What the heck?
You're in there? Hold on, you're in there?
I'm in a game, but I think mine's full too.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming.
7, 6,
Oh,
5,
it says unable to
4,
connect.
3, 2. Mine's full.
Oh, no.
Yours is full. Mine's full. We can't join each other. We're just going to have to play independently, but also somehow in a party. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, man. Oh, freaking out. There's so many people in here right now.
There's like no choppas either.
I saw one. I put my hands
now
on
they're
one
coming.
choppa. A singular choppa. Ah, a second choppa. This is ridiculous. What is happening right now?
Got it.
Dang it. Well, we'll have
The
to wait a
choppa's
whole...
so fast that like you can't even catch them sometimes.
We have to wait a whole hour, like a real world hour, to be able to try to play together again.
I know.
This is ridiculous. Nobody's really going for the choppas. Either people are just running at them and then giving up, or... I don't know what's happening. I legitimately do
I
not
think
know.
the choppas are really glitchy too.
I think
Because like you'll be
so.
like right on their ass and someone behind you, fuck.
We'll be able to grab them. Yeah.
Someone behind you is able to grab them, but like you don't even have the trigger yet.
Oh, I mash the F key until it lets me. Like, I just run around and mash F until I've got a choppa in my hand. It is my only way to play. Alright, I'm up to 7. I wonder if this will count since we're not in the same server.
I'm only at 5 because they're barely spawning.
I'm at 8.
Bitch! Fuck you.
Oh no! Are you having that bad of a time?
Yeah, people are able to grab them when I don't. Oh, you.
I'm sorry. A lot of the times that I've done the Magi Market, I always wait till like the last couple of days and then I play a bunch.
Yeah, I
But
only
since
have
it's-
5. They're just not spawning.
Well, since it's only like 5 more days long, I'm like, I gotta play a bunch in the beginning and also the end and also the middle.
Well, yeah, I'm also trying to figure out the way that they described it made it sound like
It's gonna be a monthly thing now.
it was like it's gonna be every month they're gonna do.
Yeah. In the
That's why they're making it so hard for people to get anything.
Well, they're also making it a pain in the butt, just to be in it because people are like, "Oh my god, it's back!" And then it's like, are they gonna have anything new?
That'll simmer down to like they call it Magi Market Mania.
Oh yeah, that's true. But since it's only 5 days long, it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Which is weird. I would have thought that it would have been
16 choppa in one of these.
Nice. I think I got either 16 or 17 earlier, but I don't recall. I have 10 so far. 56 seconds left. And I'm sticking in one little area because I seem to be doing okay in this little area. And me and this guy are running opposite each other, just in a little circle. Woohoo! I like to think that my internet's good, and then it does terrible things, and then things glitch, and I never know if it's me or it's the game. I'm back.
Yeah, it's
Number
probably
12.
both, honestly. If it's not the game, then it's probably me.
And if it's not the game, then it's definitely the internet. Alright, well our collective has gotten 171 over here. How about y'all?
176.
Ooh, nice. We just hit 176. 79. 82.
Yeah, another one won't spawn over here. It never does within the last 10, 15
Well,
seconds.
Alright, so we ended
I
the
got
round.
13 choppas.
Me too!
And even though we aren't together, it literally is giving me credit for being in a party. That's hilarious.
Yay! See, I thought it might. I was like, please let it still work, because otherwise I'll be
Even though
sad.
we're not in the same one.
But did it count, though?
But like that's it. It's now 2 a.m. in the game.
Yeah. It's quest time.
And there's now nothing to do.
I mean,
Like there's no point in
quests.
staying. I've done all the quests.
Oh,
I did
well,
them all like literally the first day in the first round.
I didn't get a chance to do anything. My stream was all I got to play yesterday, so I got to play for about an hour.
There's also additional achievements, so don't buy the fireworks from here. Don't use your tickets for that. Buy them from like Hacian outside of the, or even inside of here. If you find Hacian, just use your your hunting coins.
I think I have fireworks.
Or I say, or if you already, I sell all of my fireworks. I never keep fireworks on me because I don't want to maintenance that in my inventory.
That's fair.
I got enough stuff. Like I am always struggling to maintenance my inventory.
I don't think I have any
too much stuff
on me, but I think I have a bunch because I used them to fill up my ammo pouch so that I could glitch the piles.
But you'll want to just shoot off 10 fireworks. Shoot off 10 fireworks here, and that's one of the achievements.
Nice. I flipped through that a little bit earlier, so I was aware but not prepared because I was doing stuff. Oh, and I forgot to bring Crystal Lake Lotuses. Dang it. Kinley, accept my choppa. Thank goodness you found him. Estra was just asking about how things were going. You're the hero of the Magi Market. Heroes deserve a bit of compensation. Here's some tickets from my pocket. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm not going to be fast enough. Run! Run, legs, run! I think I've got enough for all the pillows. Chop a hut. Chop a hut.
I'm trying to figure out how everyone's saying that they're getting so many coins. I mean, so many tickets.
Yes, I have enough.
I've participated in like every event, both events every single time, and I've only got one recipe.
I've only managed to get one little claw machine coin. What the heck?
I haven't gotten any claw machine.
Well, you have to spend your tickets to get them. I got the little
carrot! 6,000.
Yeah. I have now spent 12,000.
See, like, how do you have so many? I'm sitting at less than 2,000 right now, and I've bought one recipe.
I don't know.
Somebody else is like, I get 3,000 an hour while I'm here. I'm like, how? There's only 2 freaking events. I've done all the quests.
I got a bunch from Papa Choppa. Because I got really lucky and I was able to pop like the big blue one multiple times in my first one. And I guess I just get pretty good groups for Choppa Chase. Not parties, unfortunately, but like groups in general. But yeah, I just bought one of each of the head pillows, which I was saving up for those. And then I just got my second little guy. My first one was a Sernuk. My second one's a carrot. Now I have 600 tickets left, so I have to earn some more because I think I still need one of the actual plushes.
I've bought the Poke Bowl and I'm sitting at like 14 or 15. Oh no, I'm at 27 now. So I could have gotten my other recipe. But, and that's the thing too. The registers closed down at 3, which is stupid.
Yeah.
People should be able to come in and spend their tickets.
True.
Yeah, people should be able to come in and spend their tickets whenever they want to.
True. That would be helpful. But, I mean, I get the idea behind it, but, like, what's going to happen on the final day if you're, like, trying to hurry up and do all the stuff, and it's, like, 3 a.m. in game, and by the time the next hour hits, it's going to be a different day.
Yeah, because now we can't do this again for, like, an hour.
Yeah. Unfortunately. I just got 600 tickets. Like, for getting a couple achievements. So I think that's where most of mine are coming from, is from doing the achievements. And then of course, as you do the tokens, like, your first token gives you 100 tickets back. Your 5th token gives you 300 tickets back, so on and so forth. But...
Well, I've also done Twitch drops.
Mm-hmm.
And typically Twitch drops come to you via like via your like mail,
Yeah.
like your news mail, and I haven't
Yeah.
gotten anything.
Oh, that's
And
weird.
I'm at, let's see.
I haven't actually done any yet. So I'll have to play around with that and see how that works.
I claimed my first 1,000,
Okay.
and then I'm 50% on my 3,000, and I'm 80% on my potato pods.
Hmm.
But I
I
haven't gotten
didn't
anything yet from the game.
I didn't know that potato pods were hidden behind a thing this time. So I got an Ormu standy. I don't need that. I already have one. Oh, he's so cute. I want all the little plushies from the little thing. So,
Yep. I changed my flower field where I had my trophy house, and now it's called the House of Holding.
oh,
And it literally is just all of, yeah, nerd. It's literally just gonna be all of my like collectibles and like plush, all the extra plushies will be there, and
yeah.
that's what the whole thing is gonna be.
Why can't I place the pillow on my bed? Up on the front part. I can place it like.
It's flat. You have to place them flat. It's stupid.
I mean, yeah, but I was hoping I'd be able to at least like put it up here where there's a section. If I turn it around, can I do it?
Make
If
you
I
big again. Sorry, it made you small for the drops.
if I turn it around, that's as high as I can put it. But for some reason, I can't put it on this part that has a thing. I put it here. Can't put it here. Put it here. There's like a one little spot that I can put it in, like there.
Yeah. I had them all like on one bed for a long time, and then
Mm-hmm.
once I got my house all rearranged, I put like one choppa pillow on each of the beds in the house.
Nice.
And then I think like one on like a seat cushion or something.
Nice. Thought about doing something like that, but I think I'm just gonna put them all
I
here for
I do
now.
like that they changed all of the trees to like
The
orange,
autumn
like fall
colors.
colors.
Heck
As
yeah.
soon as I loaded in, I was like, "Oh my god!" I
It's
love it.
autumn in Parlia. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
well, I mean, in Texas, they don't really have like the changing of the colors of the trees the way that they have it like in the Midwest. Like most of the
Oh,
time, they
I'm
go from
aware.
like green to just dead,
Oh,
you
I'm
know?
aware.
Yeah, so like and when I lived in the Midwest and like up in North Dakota, which
Yeah,
is technically still the Midwest, but it's a little bit different than everywhere else in the Midwest.
that's fair.
Like that's like my favorite thing is when the leaves actually like change colors.
That's. I
So
mean,
like
I
as
get
soon as
it.
it loaded, I was like, "Oh
I
my
get
god,
it.
I love it."
I get it. It's really cool. I'm not gonna try to pretend
Yeah,
like it's not, but like, I don't know. It's just funny the way that you reacted.
I know.
Oh, I can't fit them there. It's okay. I can put a couple on the bed. That's what I can
But
do.
like my stepmom, she likes to take pictures, and so
Mm-hmm.
she'd always send me pictures of like the trees changing colors in North Dakota, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, I miss that."
I mean, I definitely can see like, oh, that would be sad for something that you experienced for a long time, and then you suddenly aren't
Mhm.
anymore. So I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
But
And
the
then I can
trees
put
look
them.
a beautiful.
Haha! I had all my plushies in one spot. Amazing.
Noise.
I wish I could stack
Oops.
them.
Whoa, I just went right off for a right on a choppa. I've never had that happen with a choppa before. I've had that happen with a Mugen, but I've never been picked up and carried like for
By
a
a
distance by a
chopper.
choppa.
That's amazing.
I was like jumping off of a rock and apparently there was a chopper right there and I just went flying.
Oh no. All right. I think the only hat plushie that I'm missing is the green one.
The
I
only
think.
what?
4, 5, 6. I'm trying to see how many because there's 6 total of the
Oh, the
Choppa
Choppa's
plushes.
wearing the hats.
Oh
Okay, you
yeah,
said hat. I
yeah,
thought you
hat
said
plush.
cat, and I was like the Pal Cats?
No, no,
I
no.
don't have any of the ones wearing the hats yet.
So of course, I had 3 of them already from the last time the Magic Market was in town. Because like I'm an OG player, not to brag, but
I barely played it last time.
I picked up the orangish, yellowish one already, and then I need to pick up the green one for next time. And that's the
Yeah, I
thing. I don't
realized way
know.
too late in it that like how like all how cool this stuff was, you know.
Yeah. I just didn't really play because I was only playing while I was streaming last time.
Mhm.
So I didn't do hardly any of the Magic Market stuff. But this time I will definitely be Magic Marketing it up off stream since it only is going to last 5 more days, and I can't miss out.
Yeah.
Can't miss out.
That's the thing too is that like there is a blood point event for the other game that I
Oh
play
no!
going on until October 1st. And
Oh
I'm
no!
like,
That's a
I
lot of
really want
time.
those blood points, but it's like 3 times the blood points that you normally get. But I'm like,
Dang.
but I just got done doing a blood point event like a couple weeks ago,
Hmm.
and there's gonna be another one, but like
Sure.
I guess the Magi Market will be back. According to what the way that they described it, it's gonna be back for a
Yeah.
week every month.
So they put it up on like the patch notes list. So I was reading through
Mm-hmm.
those before I played yesterday. And of course it said like, oh, we're gonna start doing it every month, blah blah blah, which is really cool. But like, I don't know. Like, I'm glad that they're bringing it back every month. I think that's very very cool, and I'm looking forward to that. But I'm wondering if it's gonna have the same theme every time, or if they're gonna do like they did with Lunar New Year and have something different based on what month you're playing it in. Because I
True.
think it would have been really cool if they had put the autumn stall, like if they'd
Mm-hmm.
had like either a mini version or a duplicate inside the Magi Market, so that it could be like, oh, this is the theme right now. But that would have taken a lot more
Yeah.
coding, so I get why they didn't.
Yeah, I spent too much money. As you can tell, I bought a ton of pumpkins this year. I only bought like 1 or 2 pumpkins last year and like a bunch of the floating candles.
Yeah.
I bought a bunch more of the floating candles, and I bought the leaf piles and the leaves that were falling on the ground, and
Mm-hmm.
I just bought probably 150,000 worth of stuff from the Halloween.
Fantastic. I need so many more floating candles if I'm gonna put them in my Ravenwood room. Um, but I don't know that I will. So we'll see. I definitely want to put more stuff in here. I just don't know what yet.
Well, they're supposed to be doing a trading system.
True.
So there's
True.
always a possibility later of being able to trade with someone. I, for one, have a bunch of them.
True. True.
So if
I don't
they
know.
do the trade, we could always trade some stuff.
Oh, I'll definitely be trading people potato pods because
I got a plushie.
yay! What kind of
If
plushie?
you come to me, will you get it too?
I doubt it. What'd you get?
Staghorn, the stag beetle
Oh,
plushie.
neat. No, because I wasn't in range, so I won't get
Mm,
the thing.
bummer.
That's okay. I already had one, so I only wanted a
Yeah,
second
you
one for
do.
my
I have
campground.
several.
I just wanted a second one for my campground, but it's not like a need. So I still need the I think it's the Elder Cernuck that I need. Yeah, I need the
Oh,
Elder Cernuck plush, the two of the Muujin ones, the magic and then one other one. And
we
then
can always work on that stuff too if you want.
true, I do still have all those arrows.
Mm-hmm.
I'll think about it. Um and then I needed the magic Choppa, but honestly, he can wait. He can
I
wait a little
still
bit.
need the magic choppa too. I've killed so many of them and I just can't get the dang plushie.
Mm.
Which is funny because I have a bajillion of the Proudhorn.
That's crazy. I don't know how to feel
I
about
have
that.
14. I think I have like 14 of them.
Jesus, I only have one.
Yeah, like I got a ton of the deer of the Cernic one, but I
Woohoo.
can't get the magical choppa to save my life.
Anna is working on the Polia update so she can accept my request. Heck yeah. Also, welcome back.
Oh, nice.
How is Danielle? I would like to know. Inquisitive minds want to know. I need to fix the bathroom. I'll do it later.
You say that you need to go to the bathroom, but you'll do it later.
No, I need to fix the bathroom.
Oh. Oh, I was like, girl, if you need to go to the bathroom, you should probably go to the bathroom.
Never. I have ADHD. I'm a master of delaying going to the bathroom, first of all.
Right?
First, second, and third of all. But yeah, no, I'm good. I went before stream. Alright, let's harvest these bad boys. I need to get these all on the same harvesting schedule. I'll do it next time. It's fine. Nice. So many high quality tomatoes. I love to see it. That's what I'm doing in my off time, is making more money. Because who knows what they'll bring out next, and how much gold I'll need for it.
Oh, I finally did some cake parties.
Oh yeah?
I did a times 100 cake party and made like $74,000.
Nice.
Or gold coins or whatever. You know what I mean? 74,000.
Yeah, dollars is fine.
From what we sold. It was
That's so cool.
amazing.
That is so cool. I don't know that I'd have that kind of patience. Like, maybe if I'm playing on my laptop, but
it
on
does,
my Switch.
well, it takes, well, to do the long ones, like we did the 100, and the 100 took us an hour and a half. But the way that that one was set up was that you literally just did one. So, like, if you were a sweet leaf person, when the round started, you did one sweet leaf, and then you just wait. And if you were doing fruit frosting, you did one fruit frosting, and then you just wait. So, like, you literally don't have to waste any of your other,
I mean,
like,
that
supplies.
would be pretty cool.
Like,
I ended up in a party
100
like that once. Oops.
of them. You ended up in what?
I ended up in a person's like plot one time because they were advertising it on server chat, like, oh, does anybody have like 50 sweet leaf? And I was like, oh, me. And they were like, oh, we're doing a cake party. And I was like, okay, that'll be fun. So I popped over. No, it was like, you stand in your station and you don't move. It's like, oh, yeah, okay.
That's what it is. You stand in your station, you don't move. When the thing lights up, you do your one thing that you're supposed to do, and then you just wait for them to assemble and get it in your inventory. And then they'll start it up again, and that's it. That's all you do.
Yikes, your internet bugged out. Oh no. Dusty says, hello everyone. Hope everyone is well and safe. But
Hi,
Anna's
Dust.
internet is bugging up. And I don't know if it's yours or it's mine. Poe says hello. Dusty, you're welcome to join us on the voice chat if you're playing Polia tonight. Anna can also join us, but I know she's going to be leaving for work soon.
How are you leaving the freaking bugs behind, ma'am? There you go.
It wasn't me, I didn't do it. Would like the record to reflect. I didn't do it, I wasn't there.
No, it was this girl that she was like breaking rocks, and I was like, what are you doing? Why is it telling me to put blueberries in that cave again? I'm not putting any more blueberries in it.
I think that whole quest line got restarted for everybody. Because it does it to me too.
Ew. Because I already did that. I'm not putting more blueberries in there. Them's my blueberries.
Oh my god. Anna said it's her internet, everything stopped. Download stopped too. And yes, I have to start getting ready in a minute. It's going to accept the friend request. No worries. Dusty says, I'm in a scary spot right now. 4 tornado warnings in my state and 2 are near my county. Oh my god. Are you good, Dusty? Do you have somewhere to go? Are you gonna be safe? What does this mean? Yes, please be safe, Dusty.
That's the one drawback for where I go to is, well, I say the one. It's one of the drawbacks.
As tornadoes?
For where I currently live, lots of tornadoes. We're in Tornado Alley.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. When I came back from lunch, because of course I work from home, when I came back from lunch, everybody was on the Teams chat talking about somebody's niece or daughter or somebody who is currently living in Florida and is having a hurricane party. And they were so amazed that a hurricane party would be
Mm-hmm.
a thing. And
It
I was
is.
like, yeah, that's so funny. Ha ha ha. We do it here.
Yeah.
We do it here all the time. What? I'm at home, but the local weather said it's possible that the two storms could collide. What? I'm in VA, so it's extra scary. What does that mean? What does that mean? You're in Virginia? What?
Virginia.
But if the two storms collide, would they cancel each other out?
They can actually.
That'd be kind
Or
of
they
cool.
can create a superstorm.
Oh no! That's the worst
Yeah.
outcome. I hate that. Please don't let that one happen. Let the first one happen. With the canceling out. That would be the nice one.
Yeah, not too terribly long ago, like
Mm.
maybe 5 miles or so from my office,
Mm.
there was a tornado that was 2.5 miles wide, tearing through a neighborhood.
Miles wide?
2.5 miles wide. Yeah,
How wide are they normally?
not that wide. It was a huge freaking storm.
I don't like this. I'm buying a lot
Yeah, it
of
was just literally taking out an
mushrooms.
entire neighborhood.
Please make sure you have a safe bait to be that happens. The way they are talking, they will feed off each other and become worse. A superstorm is bad. This all sounds terrible. Why do you live there? I'm so concerned. So concerned. Do I need any?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Inquiring minds want you to leave. I'm gonna buy 10 candles. Do I need 10 candles? No. Am I buying them anyway? Absolutely.
Ma'am, you are too fast. You stop running right now.
I didn't do it. Wasn't me.
I would like to see a Princess Ladybug plush. I would like to see all of the bugs turned into plushies,
Oh
please.
man, that would be so cool. Honestly, if we could just get like the ladybugs turned into plushies and dragonfly plushies. I dig it. I dig
I would
it.
love to see like the fairy mantis
That'd be kind of
and the
cool.
spotted mantis. I think those would be really cool.
Am I the only one who hopes that they add spiders when they add the spooky forest next year?
Yes.
No,
You are the only one.
that's fine. It's fine. Doesn't your side of Texas have storms like that? Danielle's in Tornado Alley too. Mine has had them, I should say. There was a super bad storm earlier this year that messed up a whole lot of the city, and then we also had a hurricane that messed up even more parts of the city. But we don't usually get tornadoes, which is weird. We normally get them. We normally get hurricanes, I should say, just flat out. We normally just get hurricanes. So, ugh. The only
Yeah,
thing
up
that's
in like the northern part of Texas, it still ends up being part of Tornado Alley.
Apparently, I have ads incoming. The only thing that's scary is that I'm in the Appalachian Mountains, so the mountains normally protect us. But if it doesn't and it forms in the bowl, we're screwed. Oh. Dusty says, "All right, I'll be seeing ads soon." That's fine. I'm actually trial running to see if the what you call it, if the longer ads less frequently are better for everybody, or if the like shorter ads but you see them more often are better. I don't know. I feel like I can like stop for about 3 minutes, talk about nothing, and just keep going, as opposed to stopping for a minute and a half every half an hour or so. So, I mean, yes, no ads would be better, but then I make no money at all. And this is my
Well,
video
and we
game money.
can't we don't have the option to completely turn them off.
That's true.
Like there isn't we can turn off like some of the push ads, But we
True.
don't have the option of just not having ads at all.
Longer ads and less often. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, especially when you like join the affiliate program, they require you to run ads on your channel,
Mm-hmm.
which time to do the ad dance. Yeah, ad
You have
dance,
to
ad
do like
dance.
the minimum percentage that they tell you to do.
Yeah. Which I mean, it sucks because I'm like, I wish that. Oh, so ads, so I can't hear you anymore. But yeah, Poe, I know we can't turn off ads. I stream too. Yes, Anna does stream too. Oh, it's against order policy to engage in dalliances. I suppose the rules say nothing of simply chatting. The rules only apply if you get caught. Or is that all you want me to do with me? Chat? Saying that first one.
I
About
mean, most of us, if we could just completely turn them off, probably would.
honestly, I've thought about like trying to turn off my income and stuff just because what's the point of it? But I like the ability or the option, I guess. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Dusty says I haven't gotten affiliate, so I don't have ads. Do you still stream, Dusty? I don't think you've popped up once on my streaming now thing. Which reminds me, I did end up investing in StreamCord, so now I pay for that every month so that I can put more notifications up for people. Because it limited me to like 3 people, and I was like, this is ridiculous. So I upgraded. So, hooray! Now my Discord can tell me and y'all when more people go live. There are many things I would like to do, Cece. Oh my.
She
Subira,
wanted a
please.
puffer fish.
But chatting is safe for now.
Oops.
Oh, should get me all hot on the collar over here.
Oh, she wants a dawn ray. I thought she wanted a puffer fish, pupper fish, whatever they're called.
What is happening right now? What are you talking about, Poe?
It was Sabira, the pup fish. It was Sabira who
Is
wanted it. I was trying to give it
that?
to Tish, a gift for Tish,
Oh,
but it was Sabira who wanted it.
no, don't
I
give me
think
an
I
error
might have
fetching
just
the store.
I think I might have just gotten Tish though, which is nice.
Look at that. That's nice. It doesn't do anything, but it's nice.
There we go.
I'm looking at outfits in the store. Oh, and the little wool bunny. Oh, I love him so much.
I want the bunny. I want all the animals, like every option, every color. I want all of them.
I want the one that's coming.
What's coming?
They are going to release the Palcat as a pet, and it's gonna have a hat. A
But we already have
little,
Palcats.
a little witch's hat.
Oh, for the Halloween.
Mm-hmm. And I'm
I said we
so
already have
excited.
Palcats.
We back. So the Palcat was a freebie when you like purchase stuff. Obviously, it's not free.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's gonna be a Palcat with a hat. Cat in a hat,
Witch's hat.
always love it. I love it. I want it so bad. I'm okay with the little drakes, but they're not my faves. Um, I would probably get a flutter fox, but I can't decide which one. Absolutely going to be getting the tawny woolpunny. Look at this thing. See, what happened was Singularity 6 said, hey, we really want CC to spend money on this game. We're going to put rabbit owls in the game. And I was like, ooh, you almost got me. I'm right there. And then they were like, fine, we're going to announce witch cats. Just take my money already. Put them in the game so I could buy them. They know me too well. They keep adding things I would like. Huh. I can't give you my whole paycheck, Singularity 6, please.
I know. If you buy all of the pets right now, it's like 200.
I can't spend that kind of dosh.
Ooh,
Please.
I
Mercy
got
on
my
my soul.
relationship quest with Tish.
Ooh.
Ooh, girl,
I
give me
pushed
that
the wrong
picture.
button.
Give me that picture.
Heck yes. I still have some people that I need to smooge.
Me too. I'm working on
Hydrate.
it.
Oh, Cube heard that we were thirsty over the fictional characters. Terrible. Let's see. I still need to complete Einar, Hassian, Odari, which apparently I have. It was based on choices I
Oh,
made. I was gonna get a
hi.
gift. Hello.
I just ran
Um,
past you.
uh, Jel, Gina, Kenyatta, Nio, Subira, Tamala, Tish. I have so many people I need to work on. Terrible. Terrible. Sorry, I need to go pick up my crystal lotus lilies or whatever they are. Oh my god, her heart is fluttering like a bluebird. Yes, everyone's having issues with Polia accounts. Yes. They need to make wizard skins for us guys. True. Does the witch's thing become that if you put it on the male character? No, I think it stays a witch's outfit. Has anyone experienced any issues with their Polia accounts? Yes. So, Polia accounts have been all kinds of funky today, Dusty. So, it's because of the update. Don't mind me, I was just daydreaming about taking a trip somewhere special. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be? Bahari Bay, a tropical island, an ancient city, or outer space? Tropical island. Ooh, that sounds nice. I can just picture us now. We've got a drink in our hands, sitting on the beach without a care in the world. That sounds fantastic. Wait, what? Wait, you haven't been able to log into your Poly account for a month and a half, Dusty? How is that possible? You need to contact
One
Singularity
silver.
6 like weeks ago.
Prism trout. Have that fish.
Pinch me, I'm totally
Maybe
dreaming.
I could ask for one.
Sorry,
I
cutie,
never...
I'm just so worked up today. Oh. You contacted them but no response. How did you contact them? Reth promised he'd be home for dinner last night, and then he just bailed. Can you believe that? Who would bail on you? You certainly wouldn't. You're right. Whew, okay, I feel better. You always know what to say, just what to say to cheer me up. Through email, and they haven't responded? Send them another email. If you're out fishing, would you let me know if you spot a dawn ray? Make a series of furniture using dawn ray leather. The luminescent sheen is just incredible. I want dawn ray leather furniture. Oh my god, there's a person. She's in the new outfit. Looks nice. You sent them 3 emails over the issue? Are you sending it from the email that your account is attached to? Or... Also, what is the issue, Dusty? Maybe that's where we need to start. What is going on with your stuff? Are you having issues logging in? Is it just not connecting? Like, what is happening? Did you get banned somehow? Just thinking about you.
Choppa
Good
walking
thoughts,
up
I
the
hope.
middle of the road.
Kill him.
I'm going
Words
to.
fail me in your
Sir,
presence.
don't you know you are supposed to stay on the grass?
How dare you touch the concrete?
How dare. J'accuse!
Of course. Let me guess, you were just dying to see me. Always. I usually bring dinner over for Tish and Jill after work. It's basically the only time I get to see them. Aw. How sad. Login issues, it'll let me go in, it takes me out, like the game keeps crashing. That's odd.
Have you tried like uninstalling it and reinstalling it?
Yeah,
And
are you going in through Steam?
Are you launching
or...
it via Steam?
Steam might be the problem.
Because I had launched it with Steam and then I got rid of that because that was some bologna.
You've tried uninstalling and reinstalling, but are you launching it through Steam though? I've tried both launching. I don't know what that means. I just use the native launcher. I don't know if that makes any kind of a difference.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, poo.
You could try reaching them on Twitter. They're pretty active on Twitter during the day. Like tweet at them. But I've tried their launch and I've tried Steam. Oh, that's really strange. So like your game is currently up to date and it just like you try to log in and it just crashes on you? Or it just like spins and spins and spins and never lets you in? I was kind of wondering why you hadn't been playing. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of wondering about that. All my offline friends. I don't know who that is. I have people on my list that I don't remember. So either people have changed their names or just let you in and poof on. Hmm. I mean, it lets me, like, give kudos to you and, like, interact with you in general. So you don't seem to be, like, completely banned from the game. You're still on my friends list and everything. So that's really strange. I don't know how to do anything with that. Oh, my crystal lotuses. Shoot, I forgot. It's alright. We just have to be on site by 8. Are you ready, Poe?
Uh, yes, I'm just trying to empty my my inventory. There
It's
we
all good.
go.
It's only like 4:40.
Yeah, I gotta put down this plushie,
Had
and
someone come out and check
then
my PC and everything is running smoothly. What? You had someone come out and check your PC because Polio wouldn't load? It's a bit strange. Are you on an internet provider that would have blocked it? I know that's a weird question, but I mean, fair. If everything else is running and it's not, that'd be your first clue. But I'm trying to think what could have caused it.
right, that is number 4 for my stag beetle
Woohoo!
plushie. I found 4 of them.
I'm just gonna have to steal them from you.
I
You're on point broadband. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that
need.
means. What does that mean? Anybody know what that means? I need Crystal Lake Lotuses, which I keep forgetting because I'm goofy. Oh, wow. I don't have as many as I thought I did.
Silver bar.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, there's my tickets I was complaining about, I bet. Yep, 1,000 tickets.
Oh, where were they?
Super delayed. Huh? Well, they just popped up on my screen.
Oh, terrible. Just grab a bunch of
Maybe
fireworks
all
real
I had
quick.
to do was complain about it.
Yeah, that's the solution. Okay, so you have fiber optic internet, but let me ask this in another way. Would your provider have decided that the game of Polya should be blocked on your server directly? Which, I mean, I could get into the complicated version of that question, but at the base level, it is possible to block people from accessing certain things and certain networks and certain games through your actual provider. It's just not necessarily easy to do that. It's not something that you could just decide to do necessarily.
I need Le Prism Trout.
I mean,
So when we get out of the Magi
would do
Market,
that.
I need to go fishing.
Terrible.
I know.
Where is the prism
I gotta
trout
make.
found?
It is along the Killama coast from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. using worms. I put a request out for it, but sometimes fish are a little hard for like to get from people, you know?
So I called them and asked if anything was blocked by them, and they said nothing was blocked, that I have access to everything. You called them just now? Like, wait, are you doing this live while watching? This story is getting complicated by the minute. I'm trying to go to this market thingy. I don't know what's going on.
I'm on my way.
I wonder if Dusty knows the people that owns this company. You just like called them on their personal cell phone. 24/7 customer service. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's one way to describe it, I guess.
Oh, I have mail. I've got mail
Hooray!
too.
Nice.
I think it's gel. I think I made my next level with gel as well.
You called them when I mentioned it. Oh. I just didn't think you'd have an answer that fast. Thanks, darling. I know I can always count on you, but doesn't seem it don't surprise me. It doesn't mean it don't surprise me every time a good you are to me. I'll make it up to you somehow. You get any ideas, just say the word. How about a smooch? Was hoping I'd run into you. Missed me, didn't you? A little. Hope that's okay. Smooch me, Hodari. Smooch me. I can't resist him. I need him to smooch me. I mean, unfortunately, the only way to reach out to Singularity 6 other than... No one calls at nighttime. Everyone around here is asleep by now. Fair enough. The only way to really reach Singularity 6 other than email is to tweet at them. And I don't know what your Twitter status is, Dusty, so...
You're making fun of me.
No, I'm not making fun of you.
I hear Mr. Husband.
I
I actually have that effect on you.
You do. So like I started like running my nails up and down like my husband's like shoulder and arm, and he made this face, and
Oh, no.
it's the face I make when he reaches over and like rubs my shoulder, and I get like this like smiley face like
Aww.
He's like, that's the face you make when I rub your shoulder. I'm like, yeah, it is.
Aww.
Uh,
That's actually kind of cute.
yeah. Is this open? It is open.
Yes.
Give me.
Oh, I don't know which one I have. Oh, no.
Okay, so it's not every 6,000 that you spend you automatically get a coin, because I have bought both the poke and the chapa onigiri recipes, which is 6,000, and I don't have a coin. So it isn't every 6,000 you spend. It's if you spend 6,001, you're guaranteed. Otherwise, it's just the roll of the dice, apparently.
Huh. Claw machine info. Why won't it let me read it? Super cool. I can't read the claw machine info.
I'm gonna try to stand at the end of the pier. Oh, this person's standing up on the tippity top. That might be a good place.
Why can't I read
I always feel like there's always somebody trying to stand in front of me.
I like standing randomly. Also, I need to set off fireworks, so...
Are we both here?
I don't know.
Can you see me? Like green dot? I cannot see you. We are not on the same server again.
Again?
What the heck? Hold on, let me
Gosh
see if I
darn
can
it.
join yours.
I hope so.
Nope. Unable to connect. So we
Let me
don't get to
see.
be in the same thing, but we still get the party buff. That's probably like the best that they can do. What time does this thing start? 8 o'clock even?
The server is full. Why is server full? There's not that many people here.
Yeah.
This is some bullshit.
Does
But
it do
yeah.
it at 8 o'clock on the dot?
Yes. So you might as well stay where you're at, but we will get the party bonus at least. So. Which, I think it only... Oh my god! Yeah, it's the Magi Market. This is why you need in the game, Dusty. There's only 5 days left. Huh. Yeah, look at this thing. It's cool. You buy things and play games. Yay! Anna accepted my friend request.
Yay!
I saw that. I saw that in game, actually. Then she got back. 5 days left. Yes, because they're going to start bringing it back every single month. But there's only 5 days left in this thing to get all these achievements that you have to get. And I don't know if they reset every time or not. How cool would that be?
They'll probably have different ones each time, but like
That would be cool.
some of them will probably just reset, but some of them will probably be brand new ones. Like
Oh,
next time, it might not be
3,
fireworks; it might be
2,
something else.
1. Chabas! Shoot him! Shoot him! Pop. I'm not doing very well. Everybody else is popping the ones I'm trying to pop. I think most of my tickets came from one of my first games of Chapel Pop. Like I said, I was able to pop the big guy. And I got points for it. So this would be cool if I could see what you were doing. So we could play together. But the game has decided we're not allowed. They said we would be unstoppable if we were together.
We're not getting any blue ones over here.
McCry, I've missed it and the potato plushies. Yeah, you're missing out on all the potato plushies. There's even potato plushies from Twitch drops. Bro, why me? As long as you have Twitch linked to the game, you'll get the potato pod back. Yeah, so there are Twitch drops that are potato pods this time as well. So not just the ones that they've had so far. And they will be adding a trading system to the game that allegedly will allow people to trade potato pods. So you shouldn't miss out completely on it, but you are going to miss out some, and it sucks. Woohoo! I have 183 tickets so far. No, my group's not going to reach 1,000 because we can't get our stuff together.
We've reached over 1,000, but I only have 118 tickets.
Well, part of it is that they're worth different amounts, so the ticket amount is different. You have to actually pop 1,000 total balloons. I have popped 10 boss
there's
chappas.
a blue. There's a blue. This is the first blue I've seen pop up.
Dang. I've managed to pop 10 of those bad boys. By myself, apparently. I don't think that's true, but I think 10 have popped while I've played. For sure. Oh.
Alright, that's over. Okay, 793 tickets.
I got 994.
And I popped 274 balloons.
I did 394, and my group bonus was 2,000, of course, which is only times 0.3. Our top person popped 612.
It doesn't look like we got party bonus that time, did we?
I don't know if there's a party one for that one. I'm gonna be so honest.
I didn't see a level of the party go up. For the achievements.
I don't know. I don't think there's a party one for that. Oh, there's not.
Oh, is it just the Choppa Chase?
Yeah.
Choppa Champion, Choppa Chaser.
Okay, let's see. It's been problematic ever since the update I heard earlier, people not being able to server sync. Oh, yeah. That would suck. S6, help me out. Come on, Dusty, please.
Yes, we are
gotta get back
not
in the
able
game.
to server sync.
Go make a Twitter.
Servers, but we're still getting the thingies for it.
That's true. We are still getting the things. But also, why wouldn't it let me read the claw machine info? It doesn't want me to know how unoften I'm gonna get claw machine tokens. Ugh, I could make it home and back if I really legged it, but maybe I should just buy the green one because I'm pretty sure I don't have the green one. I'm gonna do it. Not fair they haven't answered you. Play through Steam. Have you gone into properties and verified the files? He said he was loading it both through Steam and through the native launcher. So, not sure. But it sounds like you're getting, like, to the point where you put in your password, you're hitting the button, and then it just kind of crashes on you. Which tells me that there's something going on with your account, which is definitely an S6 side. Go to the game in Steam, go to Properties under the cog symbol, the little wheel, and then the tab Local Files, there's a button there that says Verify Files.
I've spent 10,000 tickets and have not gotten a single coin.
Damn. Why not?
It is random unless you spend 6,000 in one go. It is random whether you're gonna get it or not. Apparently. Yep. 10,000 and I don't have a coin.
I tried to send somebody a thing.
Cause of bullshit.
It didn't let me. The fact that you have both the launcher and the Steam version might be an issue. Oh. I wouldn't imagine it would be, but I mean, maybe. It's possible that your account is tied to your Steam one, so it's going to always launch through Steam. But what is happening? Okay, I gave this person a cricket. I don't know.
I got the pink starry wallpaper. Yay! I'm
Yay!
obsessed with wallpapers. I have to get every wallpaper and every recipe.
Alright, let's see. Trying to see if anybody else is available. Somebody was like, oh, I really need a common field cricket, please. And it's like, somebody give this guy a damn cricket. And he was like, so I did. And he was like, thank you, Cookies. How can I serve you? I was like, catch lots of chappa. He said, yes, queen or king. Pink Pony Club. Oh, I love it. Some people in this game are very goofy.
So we have a couple of hours in game before the Choppa hunt starts.
Yeah, we got a little time. Let's see. Wonder since I have both, if it's blocking each other, not allowing the game to start. It doesn't matter. On the account, I mean. Oh, for what I said. It could be an issue that there are two separate game file folders and it can't figure out which one to use. There are games that do that. Try uninstalling one of them. If you keep the Steam version, uninstall the launcher, verify the files, and try again. That could do it. But you'll probably have to completely scrub the native launcher off your computer to do that. And then re-download it through Steam. Probably. That might be the issue. Frick.
If Gina doesn't have just the cutest freaking accent ever, I don't know.
Gina's just cute in general. I mean,
Like, the way she says Hekla, I'm like, oh my god.
oh, I should get some Choppa mugs. I bought 4. Couldn't resist.
I don't have any flowers. Sorry, man. I only have chocolates.
Oh no.
You don't have to be so rude about it. Hey, Kenyatta, do you want some chocolates?
Wow. Oh, she won't sell me anything.
That's
Da-
something the old
Dahlia.
Kenyatta liked. Rude.
There we go. Ugh, man. I wish I could make the sweet treats, you know? Like, there's the halo halo and the tanghulu and the rolled ice cream. I wish I could make them.
I know they
That's-
don't have their recipes for everything. Makes me sad.
Uninstall Polia through your software settings. It should be enough. Uninstalling Steam also is not necessarily. Just verify the files should be enough. Oh. I was going to say if you uninstall all versions of Polia on your computer, like completely, and then download it through Steam or download it through the Polia website, one or the other, that would definitely guarantee that you don't have both. But if you're using the Steam one and you just verify the files that you're using, that could work. So, come on, Dusty, do it! Do it for the Magic Market!
There's a banh mi place not far from where we live. And we were supposed to be going to get some pho,
Yeah.
but they were closed. And so we ended up going to get this banh mi, and now I kind of want banh mi. I said the rest banh mi. I was like, ooh, I want banh mi's now.
I want rolled ice cream.
I made banh mi's for us one time.
Ooh. What kind?
I did like seared pork. I didn't do the pate because honestly, like I couldn't find any. I mean,
Oh, that's fair.
like
Honestly,
I couldn't find any, so I didn't do pate, but I did do like mayo, which is typically on them as well. And I did seared pork and the pickled vegetables and all that jazz. All right, it's almost time for the choppa.
I was giving people stuff on the request list. I wasn't paying attention. Somebody needed Dari cloves. Somebody else needed some fireworks and stuff. It was just a fun time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yusuke says, can everyone not go for the choppas so I can win? Absolutely not, bro. You're on your own. Catch a lot of them for me, Yusuke. Do it for me.
Need to get 15 so that we actually get credit for this.
I gotta get 25. That's the one that I'm on. Ugh, everybody's running in the same area. This is gonna be terrible. Ah, I got one! Hooray! Alright. You gotta get 15. I believe in you, Poe. Please. You gotta do
I
it.
need... Oh, I got him, I got him, I got him.
Squeaking, but like... I don't see any of them. Part of the problem is that I put my laptop on a riser, and it has definitely added a wobble because my camera sits on the very top of my laptop. So anytime my laptop wobbles just a little bit, it wobbles the camera. So I'm hoping I'm not making anybody dizzy or sick, just by that virtue of me having a little wobble. Of course, anybody who didn't notice it before is totally gonna notice it now, and I apologize for that as well.
Oh, you stole my choppa, ma'am. That was
I didn't
rude.
do it. It wasn't me. I have one choppa. What the crap? What is
I
happening?
am on 7.
I literally have not had any choppas pop up. Like, where are all the dang choppas? I don't understand. I gotta find a new place to hunt, because where are all these freaking things? Ugh, no. Where are all the choppas? I need them. Are they all down here now? What is happening?
Come on, ma'am.
Literally have one choppa. There's been 84 collected. One of those was mine.
9.
Aha! I got a second choppa. Amazing. I usually sit in an area and I'm able to get a bunch of choppas, but for some reason they're just not spawning.
I just had a dude disappear into the ground.
I've had that happen.
10.
I'm literally on 2. This is insane. Oh no. I saw that Yusuke Urameshi person,
11.
which is a fun name. How did that just happen?
12.
I'm on 3. Legitimately, this is the worst game of Choppa Chase I've ever played. And I don't remember if the things are cumulative or not.
13.
I'm literally spamming the F key, in case anybody's wondering. Like, I'm running
14.
around, just mashing the button. That's how I do it. Like, I run
20,
around.
that would be great.
That would be nice. But I literally, whenever I play Choppa Chase, I run around smashing the catch button. Just tap, 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 tap.
I'm gonna get 15, but I probably won't get more than that because I just had to run so far to get this one.
I have 3. I'm about to get number 4. What is this? Also, there's going to be a group hydration after this. Hope everybody's ready. Because it didn't make any noise for some reason. And so I almost missed
16.
it. No, why?
I was really hoping to get 20. I was on a roll, and then it was like... I shouldn't have left.
Yeah.
16. 17.
When you go chase down a random one, that's when it happens. I got 4. What is this nonsense? How?
Ooh, I got 17 and I was holding 1. So 465 for that one.
I can't beat an auto clicker. You're right. I can't beat an auto clicker. But also, um, I'm really good at mashing the button. The problem is that there were no choppas to mash it for. Alright, let's see what I missed. Let's see. It's weird. It might not be an issue on your side, but at least if you do all that, you can say you tried a lot to fix it yourself. Heard people are using auto clickers for the choppa chase. Ooh, that's where that came from.
That might be why somebody will be really far behind me and they get the choppa and I don't have the icon for it yet.
Maybe. Or they're, like, glitched. That happens a lot, too. Alright, everybody. It's time for a group hydration. Y'all know what that means. Grab your nearest beverage. Tea, coffee, water, soda, milk, juice, alcoholic. I don't care. Well, you better grab something. Tell Mr. Husband to grab you something.
1 second. I gotta go get my water bottle.
Alright, we're waiting for Poe to come back. Poe's gotta grab water, and then we can all group hydrate. That's auto clicker. Oh. Honest as it is auto clicker, so I wouldn't know. I'm gonna be so for real. I have definitely seen people who are just kind of glitching around, and especially when I've played in the past on the Switch, because the Switch is like a little bit behind server-wise for some reason, it's almost impossible to play Choppa Chase on it, or it was for me. So
okay, I got one.
You have a Propel. What do you have to drink, Poe?
I have plain water.
I also have plain
like a
water.
glass water bottle on my nightstand.
Nice. All right, everybody, we're taking a big old drink.
Bottle. Cheers.
Cheers indeed. Hopefully nobody grabbed Gamer Girl bathwater. If you did, pour it out. Get something else.
I was thirsty.
Well, we're not allowed to drink Gamer Girl bathwater because it only makes you more thirsty. That's all it does. It does not quench the hydration of your soul. Oh, hey, this person did win. They got 14. Our highest scoring person got 14. Terrible.
Oh, I got 617 and I was on my way back with another one.
Our highest scoring person got 14. This is the worst. The worst. I hate it. I don't think there's any more. I don't think there's any more thingies that I need, and just have to be good. And I don't need any of the fireworks, obviously.
I'm excited to put this pink starry wallpaper up somewhere.
Have you gotten all the chests?
Do you know how many they did this year? Because I did a bunch of them.
They have 6.
I did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably got them all. Then I'll have to count. I'll have to count them. They're in my inventory.
Okay. That was the other place that I got a bunch of tickets from, is what I was gonna say. So maybe consider. Mayhaps. Also, I like the fact that they just leave the choppas here all day long, and the choppas don't try to escape. And there's Aoni. Goodbye, Aoni. Bloop. Time to go home. Could have done it for free, but I'll spend the 10 gold instead. It's a fair point. Thank you. The auto clicker goes so fast that it'll click the exact second the prompt pops up. Choppa can dig. Exactly, but they stay in the pin. They just chill there. All day. As if nobody will ever do anything to them. Also, I think this fan is in my bathroom. Nope, those are the Dragontide ones. So where is this fan? Unless it's... One's Dragonfire side. Oh. They're different. I didn't even notice. How did I not notice? That's fine. I can always put another one up. And 5. How did I put it up? Like right under the white line.
I would also like to see fish plushies. That would be one thing that would maybe get me excited about fishing, is if I could get fish plushies.
Oh yeah, like if I could get plushies or some other like big collectible, then absolutely. We told you we lost one of our dogs about a week ago, but she's back. Yay! That's so cool, Anna. I'm glad she came back. Did y'all find her, or did she just come back on her own? I was actually really worried
That's
about that. I didn't
awesome.
want to. I didn't want to ask. That's why I asked like, "How's Danielle?" Because I thought maybe you'd let me know. Oh, oh, she didn't come back. Wait, what? Huh? Hold on. She's back. Wait, is this a sad story? Is this about to be a sad story?
Am I gonna cry?
I don't know. Last time we were talking about dogs, it got pretty emotional in here. It's pretty sad. That was last Wednesday. Or whatever day it was that I played Wildflowers. That might have been Thursday. I don't remember. It was last week. Was she found or did I misunderstand? That's the question I'm also asking. Was she found or did we all collectively misunderstand? I am worried about the answer. She was stolen from her pen, but probably when they found out how much of a handful she was, they dumped her out of the car. Someone found her and posted her on Facebook. Danielle's godsister saw her. So she's back home. So she was found. She was found, and you brought her back home. Okay.
But she didn't just come home on her own. Okay.
Oh my god,
Scare
indeed.
me.
I was scared
You
too.
scared me.
I was scared too. Considering the outcome of the last several stories we talked about. I got so scared. I don't think I need this banner in my bathroom.
Can I have a prism trout instead of these smallmouth bass, please?
I'm very sorry, I don't have any of those. Danielle went to pick her up. Like, just now? Is this all happening live? Is this live? Is this real life? What's happening? I don't know what's happening. I gotta move the purple one so I can fit the green one in here. And then
Alright, I'm moving because I'm getting the exact same fish. Let's go further down.
I need to move blue one now. Blue one! Move over. Nope. And then green one. I don't want him to be like in front of him, but like he's sort of in front of him. There, that'll kind of work. They're all like hanging out with their own kind. Nobody hangs out with other kinds. She was found by a family that was trying to catch her, but she was too scared. They left food out for her 3 times a day, so she was being fed, and she hung out around that house. It's about 2.5 hours walk from where Danielle lives. There's no way she would walk that on her own. Jesus. What are we gonna do now? I mean, I'm not sure. I'm assuming they're gonna go get their dog, unless you're talking to us, in which case, I don't know what we're doing, Poe.
I'm trying to catch a prism trout. Oh, I think I have one. I think I have one.
Please be a prism trap. Please be a prism trap. Please be a prism trap.
I have a prism trout.
Yay!
I wonder if I cast again if I can get a couple of them because I would like to make some trout dinners.
That'd be cool. Danielle picked her up yesterday morning. Heck yeah! That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited for her.
I'm
That's so
sure
cool.
she's happy to be home too.
Oh heck yeah!
Nope,
Man.
I got a painted perch. All right, I am running to make this pin. Return to seafood, and then give her the pin, and then go home and get my thing for gel.
Yeah, make them pins.
Oh shoot, wrong way. This way. Yeah.
Oops, I have to.
I'm a hoe.
Same.
I need to
Oh,
collect my
that's.
peeps.
I forgot how big they were.
How big what was?
The Choppa cups. Because I have the
Oh,
Ormu
yeah.
one, and then I
Wait.
bought some Choppa cups, and they're much bigger than I thought they were. I thought they were littler.
Wait, where's Sifu?
5
Oh, she's at the
a.m.
reflection. Yeah, she's at the reflection thing. I thought she was in the inn. I was actually running the right way originally, just didn't realize it.
I need to recolor some of these bottles, I think. Because I've got all these bottles in my little cabinet here, and I need more. That's right. I need to recolor things.
I
That's
got
all
a
I need to do.
pin for Tish.
Heck yeah. Oh, I'm gonna quote
coming,
that.
woman.
Dusty says
I'm
he's
gonna
gonna
wake
quote
her up
you.
and give it to her. Hmm?
Uh,
Ho. I'm gonna quote that. I'm a hoe.
Yeah. There's no way she got there on her own. No, Dusty, she did not. She is 200% loyal and attached to my fiance. She would never even have left. Are going to take any precautions after this. Danielle drove up. Razor was hiding under a bush. She said, "Hi, baby," and Razor ran to her so fast she sounded like a stampede was coming. Oh, man.
I got Tish's portrait.
Danielle put a big lock on the pen. We are also having them chipped and looking at GPS trackers. We lost another dog to a thief. That one was never found. If you have a like low cost type of vet near you or anything like that, it's usually only about 20 bucks to get a dog microchipped. So, shouldn't be too expensive, hopefully.
Or if there is a humane society near you, they probably will also chip for rather cheaply.
Especially if you explain like, "Hey, we've had one go missing already."
Mm-hmm.
They will probably look into that pretty thoroughly.
Oops.
I'm so sorry, I don't have an ad quote. What you call it? I need to add that apparently. Apparently I need to add the ad quote. I don't have a quote generator. If I did, I probably would have a lot of quotes, honestly. I'm sorry, Anna, I didn't know. Do I? Do I have an ad quote generator? You said yes, yes you do, but StreamCore didn't say anything. I'm so confused. Do I have one? Where do I have that? My chat commands do not agree. Cube says, "Don't worry, I am also a, as you say, a hoe." She's giving me all this power and not having anything set up. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do it. You do have to do that. Okay. Yes, I will do that. I just don't know how to do it. Okay. I have activated exclamation point quote. I hope that was correct. And now I'm trying to go. Okay, I don't see one under. I'm so confused. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I need the ad quote. How do I add that? I have alerts. I have add points. I don't see an ad quote one. Okay. I see 8-ball, accept, account age, bet, cancel duel, chat stats, commands. I don't know how to add them.
I changed my alchemist house to pink.
Oh, supported commands. Supported subcommands. Hashtag quote add. How do I add that? Is it like exclamation point quote add? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it said. I don't know what it means. Try doing exclamation quote add and see if that. No, with the exclamation point. I don't know if it does anything. but it mentioned me when I did quote with an ad, but I don't know. Hello, Storm TV 42. How are you? I'm trying to figure out how to do things on stream, and I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So it says there's supported subcommands. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, but Stream Elements didn't respond. Ah!
Everyone's
Haha!
stealing my pup fishes.
Everyone's what?
Everyone's stealing my pup fishes. I'm trying to save those up for rare fish tacos.
I'm sorry.
And they're like, I would like a pup fish. I would like a pup fish.
Oh.
Well, I'd
Storm
like a new car.
Um. Says, I'm good. I'm the same Storm as before. Just changed a letter in my username. Well, welcome back in, Storm. We were doing some Magic Market stuff, and I just finished off my water bottle. And I was getting really, really confused by what was happening because it wasn't working. And Dusty says, my mod knowledge is coming of use. I didn't know you were a mod. I think there's a lot of stuff through Stream Elements that, like, I could do. I just don't know. I don't know how to do the points with them. Like, how do you, what does it mean to, like, give people points? I don't know what that means. Oh, right, enable. I apparently enabled a module about dueling. I don't know what that means.
Duel, you can like duel somebody. So like I could go like !duel at Dusty, and then it would say, do you accept? And then they can say yes or no, and then it'll say who won the duel.
I have enabled duel. Oh my god. Anna wants to duel Dusty. Oh no! Gasp. Dusty won the duel! That's pretty funny, actually.
I think Dusty's one of my mods.
Really? Nice.
Like more recently.
Got him. Wow. Oh. Can I change what emote shows up? Oh. You are. Nice. Okay, so I can change what the win message is and what the points message is, but it doesn't really let me pick the emotes, I don't think. I'll have to play around with that. Maximum amount is 10 grand. 10 grand is the maximum you can do it for. See, it says you have 0 points. How do I do that? How are there points? How do I give people points? Can I give people points? If
Yes,
everybody
mods, you and mod can do points.
I don't know how this works. And I had the duel on, but I think I didn't click save or something. And so it's just happening. Like a wager. I don't think that's how that works. I don't think I had points turned on somehow. Okay, what the heck does roulette mean? Or slots? What are these things? What is happening?
They're all games that you can play.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Why is it? Wait.
There's also like Magic 8 Ball where you can ask Magic 8 Ball a question and it'll answer you.
I like Magic 8 Ball. How do I do that? Oh. hashtag 8 or exclamation point 8 ball. Enable.
I don't have that.
Figure it all out so I can use it. I have 10 on the rain. Okay. Well, have fun. Hopefully you don't get too wet. I'm sorry. I'll figure it out at some point. I did enable that. Did I? Oh, I didn't enable deny. Oh no. That would have been bad. What does that one do? I really gotta pay attention to the game because I'm gonna like get logged out of it. I'm just like staring off in the distance. Now I'm gonna stare at chat. Alright. Hmm. I guess I can turn watch time on. That would be cool. I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. I thought I turned a bunch of things on, but then it's not letting me. What is happening? What is a super moderator? 8-ball, am I a good mod? The 8-ball says not mate. Oh, that's so mean.
Yeah, eight ball is also a bit of an asshole. Just so you know. He's a
Aww.
jerk.
8-ball's crushing your dreams. Oh no. Supermod has more options. What the heck is a supermod? I'm so confused. I don't know what's
A supermod has yeah, literally like more control, more options, access to things.
Oh, okay. Alright. So I turned on a bunch of things, but then when I swapped to a different screen, it like unclicked them. How do I make sure it saves?
Phenomenal cosmic power. Eee, space.
Oh no, like a genie. It's okay. I think Poe thinks I'm a good one, so boom, suck it, 8-ball. Oh no.
That's right.
There you go, Dusty.
He's always looking out for me if I forget to change my game, which happens
Stay
most of the
positive.
time.
I forget all kinds of stuff. You know what I really want? I saw this channel that I sometimes watch when I'm trying to get polio drops, and I'm like sleeping, that does this game where it's essentially an unscramble game, and it gives you a bunch of letters, and you have to try to form like 4 to 7 letter words out of these letters. And everybody is doing it at the same time, and it's always a lot of fun for me when I actually tune in. So I thought about getting that for whenever I finally do a 24-hour stream, so that there can be times that I'm like, I'm sleepy, let's just play this together. Yeah, words on stream, that one. That's the one. So I have to figure out how to get that
Fun
too.
game.
But I don't know how to do.
Have you ever done the
Oh,
Jackbox?
it's a browser-based game. Oh. I've played Jackbox,
It's
but
fun.
I noticed that there was a slight delay, but of course, obviously between my stream and the people playing with me. So what'll end up happening is there's always like a gap at the very end where like time has been up, but people who are in the stream
People are
chat
still
don't know
trying to
that.
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd be more than happy to do a Jackbox night like off stream sometime. That could be cool. We all get together on our phones.
Kind of like how people
As in
how they do
20.
like
Oh no.
movie night in Discord. You could do like a
Yeah.
Jackbox night.
That'd
Yeah,
be cool.
Jackbox is fun.
Wait, it turned 8-ball off again.
I need a centipede.
Enable. Save. It says saved. Oh, everything's back on again. What's happening? I don't know. We'll go to my modules tab. Let's see. Oh. Do I not have chat alerts for ad break turned on? I didn't know that was a thing. Well, there we go. Now there will be a thing that tells you when there's going to be an ad break. Super cool. And thank you for keeping up with that, Anna. That actually helps quite a lot. I had turned on the native Twitch one that they added, where you like tells people when there's going to be an ad, but I don't think it actually works in what you call it. I don't think it works for regular people. I think it only works for like mods and up. First time I see it pop up for me, I don't get it in Suze's. Ooh. Ads, bing bing, see you in 3 minutes. Yay, Stream Elements worked! Ads, so can't hear you. Okay, cool. No problemo. Bo can still hear me, and so can all our subscribers. And technically, so can anybody who was watching all of this later on YouTube, and was like, oh yeah, we've been here for a while. What do you mean? Also, totally just realized, the pink thing you were looking for, I have one, and could have totally looked up the name just by looking at the item.
Huh? Pink thing? Oh, the
The
Grimlican.
Grimlican, yeah. Totally could have come back to my own plot
I was
and
like,
visually looked
pink
at it.
thing?
Put
My
my
brain goes
eyeballs
pink
on
thing
it.
right now, and I'm thinking of the new wallpaper I just got.
Oh,
Like,
no, no.
pink thing?
Now we have
Of
matching
course,
wallpaper, Poe.
I know. I'm so excited. I think. Oh, there it is. There it is. I say, of course, now that I found so many of these centipedes earlier.
Hooray!
Ah. And now that I need one, I couldn't find one.
Centipedes?
Give it
What are you looking for centipedes for?
For a pin for gel, I need to go hunt Elder Cernic real quick too.
Wacky. Oh, I didn't know this would appear. Well, then I will put it up
His
here.
pin needs a
Aha.
silver bar, Elder Cernic antler, and a centipede.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Move Galeri's quill a little
And if
bit.
there's the Elder over here, I could shoot that and hope
Nothing going on.
for it. But there's not always one over here.
I usually see one, but you know.
There's usually like one that you can find if it's not
Yeah.
been shot over here. But I'm not seeing it. It might just be faster to step over to the other side for a moment
Probably.
and
Can I
kill
put
a
the
couple
egg
that
up
are
here?
probably standing right there when I go in.
Right. They're just chilling right, but not right near the zone line.
I'm so
Aha!
close to getting everybody except for Tamala and Subira. I'm so close to getting everybody maxed on everything again.
I still have so much that I have to do.
Oh, and Einar.
I need to get Ashra up to 5. I need to get Einar up to 5, which surprisingly I have Einar's friendship kind of boosted. I need to get Hassian and Einar's relationships. Hekla up to 5. Odari almost up to 4. He's this close. Gel almost up to 4, so I get like a couple of kicksters out of it. Gina up to 5 and 4. Kenyatta up to 4. Nio up to 4. All of those are relationships, by the way. Reth I still need to get to 5 because I need this cake. I need the cake. In the cloche. I need it.
Did I get him? You got the last one.
Subira, Bang Bang, Tamala, last one. Tish, Bang Bang. I don't know what this top thing is. It looks like a very ugly Choppa. Just saying.
Bang bang, all of you.
And then
That
Zeki, of
song
course.
literally just came right in my head when you said bang bang.
I'm so sorry.
Wait a minute, let me take you there.
Back from ads and I have to get going.
Hi.
All right, Anna, have a great day at work. Hopefully we'll see you again real
Bye.
soon. Why are you whispering bye? Am I dying? Am I dying, Poe? Why are you whispering bye?
No, I said bye.
I know,
to
but...
Anna.
Oh, okay.
I was saying bye to Anna.
In my ear, it came over, like, kind of quiet. So I was like, are you whispering goodbye to me? What happened? Did I die?
I said bye.
Oh, so you're
No,
copying me.
you're not allowed to go anywhere.
I will
Except to the
never.
bathroom.
I mean, I guess. After stream.
Oh. Hello, ma'am.
That was a yawn.
I am so tired. Like, I can't even explain. This week has been rough. This last week.
I had to
Like,
get
not
up.
specifically this week, but
I had to get up early yesterday because I take the dog, of course, to the vet, drop him off, he gets fixed. And then I woke up early today because he was ready to get up, and I was like, I am not waking up with him. Like, I'm getting up right now. Don't worry, buddy.
Somebody just gave me my prism trout.
Yay! Extra trouts.
Well, I mean,
We love to
Ashura
see it.
needs one too, so I can just give that one to him now.
Hooray! But it is about time for my dog's next pain medication. So I'll have to get on that soon.
Wait, the centipede I got wasn't the right centipede? Excuse me, which one is this one?
Which one were you
What
supposed
is
to
this
get?
scintillating?
The scintillating centipede?
I got my horn. Let me see which one that is.
That is the bug collector. The purpley looking one. It's the mining from Bahari Bay.
Oh, it sure is. I thought it was the green one. Darn it. Okay, looks like I'm going to be mining in Bahari now. Ooh, I see pallium.
Somebody's out here asking for silk thread. I'm gonna help them out. Somebody else is asking for a long-nosed unicorn fish, and they can just kiss my butt.
Yeah. Yeah. If I had one, I wouldn't even give it to you. Sorry.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah, you know how hard those are to get?
I did give away a couple Polyam bars, though. I was feeling generous.
I mean, that's very generous, but yeah, I like occasionally doing that because people like lose their mind. I can't believe you actually gave it to me. Well, I mean, you did ask for it.
Yeah. I mean, you know. I'll just say... just, yeah. One of the people was out giving stuff to people, and I had just seen, like, a thank you for that person. Like, somebody said thank you to them. So I was like,
Oh, Minnie did.
I'll give them a thing. It's fine.
Minnie gave it to me.
Who's that?
Minnie Teddy.
Is that your friend?
Yes.
Hello, friend. Thank you for giving. I did not have any, so I couldn't share. Let me see if I have any scintillatings. Hang on. Before you go spend your whole life
Minnie
over
is super nice.
I have 5 scintillating centipedes. And 1 high quality one. Would you like a scintillating centipede?
If you have one, that would be amazing.
I have 5 of them, in fact.
Ooh, yes, please. Is there anything that you need?
Not really. Somebody else is asking for glowworms and other crap
I can fulfill some requests for sure.
I do not.
Oh, Minnie is asking here, my love, Minnie.
What does Minnie need? We must give Minnie everything.
Wants flow planks.
Ooh.
I just gave Minnie all their flow planks.
I don't see your request, darling. I don't think there's anything.
Oh, I haven't requested it yet.
Oh.
I'm gonna put it out.
I shall wait.
Oh, I can hit insects, can't I? There we go. That'll make it faster.
Yes.
Wait, where is it? Am I blind?
Yes. It's like a purpley
yes,
gray
I
color.
am. It's right there.
It's like a purpley
like
gray color.
I think of. Oh.
Yes, that one.
Did it do it twice, or is it just me?
I only saw it once, and I just gave you one.
Okay.
Ta-da! I don't think there's anything I need, though. I don't know.
I only have one Buzzy jar. I'm not giving you my last Buzzy jar, but I did give you 2 honey lures. You're welcome.
I am going to make my way very slowly to the Magi Market. I'm getting one more Magi Market in, and then I have to call it. Mostly because we missed the first Papa Chapa. But this time, we need to end up in the same server.
We
So.
should go in together.
Yes, I think
At
that
the
will
same
help us.
time.
That will help us.
Okay,
I'm
gonna
slowly.
run home real quick. Did I just
That's
see
fine.
Minnie?
It wasn't me.
No, I didn't. It said Maggie.
Oh.
Oh, hey, look. A flow tree.
Woo!
It's too big for me to cut by myself,
Aw.
though.
Okay, I'm
Hey,
going back in
Maggie.
because this person asked if I would rate their home, but I missed it when I was leaving. I've got time to zone in and out. It's fine.
Yeah, I gotta get off a little early tonight. Because I want to wash my hair
Oh, fair enough.
and get it dry before I go to bed. Because if I go to bed with it wet, it will be like I don't have like hair like yours. I don't have like thick, like lots of hair. Like I have like that baby fine flyaway hair. If I go to bed with my hair wet, I look psychotic in the morning.
Oh no.
It will dry in whatever direction it is laying when I sleep. I will have cowlicks everywhere.
That's fair.
Like normally, like people who have like thick textured hair and stuff will be like, "Oh, I can't go to bed with my hair wet." Yeah, I don't have that problem. I mean, yes, going to bed with my hair wet, but
Yeah, no.
not for the same reason that they do.
No, no, no. I can't go to bed with my hair wet because I will be so uncomfortable all night and I will want to rip all my hair out.
Yes.
But also because it's a good way to catch a cold because I like sleeping when it's cold and then my hair's wet and that's a problem.
Me too.
Their slot is actually kind of cute. Neat.
To go.
Okay. I went and voted on that person's plot. And I got the weekly for showing some love.
Nice.
I haven't looked to see.
I haven't done any.
Oh my god, 26 polyons ahead of me. Don't say that. I haven't looked to see what the current weekly offerings are versus what I have versus what I need, blah blah blah. I didn't look. I just put my house up and said forget it. I think I've gotten all the base ones, so I think I'm good for that, but we don't know. Making my way to the zone line, because I am slow, and this takes a while.
I'm coming.
Doodle-a-doodle-a-doo.
I'm just like a few behind you. I'm like coming out of my plot right now.
That's fine. I saw a sparkly wild ginger, and I stopped for it.
Oh.
It was very shiny in the midday evening. How are you 6,000 miles away from me? Or meters, or whatever it was?
Because I'm loading in.
Oh.
Like coming out of my plot.
Mountain Morel.
Hello. Somebody just ran past me and stopped and said, "Hey."
Okay, well, that's fun.
Hello. Yes, hello.
Do they know you?
I'm coming. I'm 388 behind you.
Yes. And I saw somebody in full wolf attire with the moon thingy. Well, now I'm gonna have to get the moon thingy. I can't just not get the moon thingy.
I'm a moon sign. I gotta get it.
It's 6,000 tickets. Gotta get it.
6,000 tickets for... Oh, for so. You're talking about for the nameplate.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about the cosmetic that has the moon. I got stuck.
Oh, I thought about it.
The cosmetic that has the moon floating above it. I was like, what do you mean 6,000 tickets? You're talking about the moon nameplate. Yes.
Yes. All right.
I am here. Ready?
We're going.
1, 2, 3.
Whee!
Here we go.
I'm like walking slowly through the thing. I don't know what's happening. It took forever before it counted. Let us be in the same server, please.
If we're not in the same server, I'm gonna be like, what the heck? We're literally in a party together. We should
Yay! I saw
automatically
your
end up in the
name!
same server.
I saw your name. I saw it. There you are! Haha! Woohoo! Somebody's already asking to be invited to a party. That's amazing. Now don't hit any lines. Stay in the server. I don't think it's a collective amount, so I'm not inviting anybody else to the party right now. Alright, I have 1,600 tickets. I need more. I don't think I have this Spring Blossom base. I don't remember. I need 5,000 to get both of those. I'll have to check and see. I don't think I have them.
Oh, I'm dizzy.
Oh, why are you dizzy? What happened?
Because I was jumping around like a maniac.
Oh no, don't do that. That's bad for your health. I don't know why I bought like 5 mugs.
I got my field choppa with the hat, and so I need to work on getting the pink, yellow, purple, and green next. Plus the Choppa Hut fungi plush for 1,200. Is that the smaller sized one? 'Cause I have the Gigantor one. I really want to buy this lemon version of my outfit.
I do not recall. I will have to go look on my plot after we are finished. But I don't remember. I kind of want this veggie lantern.
I want
It's like
that
4,000.
too.
So I need
After I get the Choppa
9,000.
plushies, that and the food cart are like the next on my list. I want the lantern as well.
Alright, so
I want many of the
9,000.
lanterns.
9,000 plus 6,000 would be like 15,000. Ugh. Why?
Yeah, I plan on playing Palia all day on Saturday.
Honestly, I probably will too.
And I'll have to set alarms because I have horrible ADHD when it comes to that kind of stuff. And that's why I never went to the other one, because literally it would be like halfway through the night before I would remember what I was supposed to be doing.
Oh no.
And I'd be like, oh, I'm supposed to be over there, aren't I?
Whoops. I did that so many times during the lunar one. I would forget so hard. Here? I don't think so.
Oh, I don't think she is.
I don't think she comes to this. I saw Hassian here, which I don't think he went to the originals. So that's
who?
Hassian.
No, I think they're different from last year. Like Tamala wasn't here last year.
Yeah.
I call him Kanye. I know that some people call him Shane. And some people call him Kane, but I call him Kanye. But the priest, he's not here this year. I call him Kanye.
Your hand looks heavy. Yeah. Can I hold it for you? Fine, but this isn't a reward for your cheesy line. Aw, come on, reward me for my cheesy line. I could cheesy line Hasi, and I had to do it. Why can't I talk to Auni? There he is. What's up? When I took the statue, I noticed it had those little magical inscription things on the sides. Runes, I think they're called. I thought if I could learn them, maybe it would be a step in the right direction towards passing my order test. But I was thinking, since you're human, maybe you could help me study runes instead? Stop me from stealing crazy statues in the future? Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Ooh, written in the stars. I just got Hassian.
Heck yeah!
I'm like a couple of flirts away from like all of the rest of the relationships.
Ugh.
Hey, right. Kenyatta, can I flirt with you?
I gotta step up my flirting game, apparently.
You want to take chocolates yet? No.
Didn't notice before, but you're pretty strong, huh? Do you think you can pick me up? Should we try? Just don't drop me, okay? And if you do, make sure I land somewhere that will leave a cool scar. Wow. She didn't trust me. Terrible.
I don't think there's anybody left here for me. Oh, Tamala. I don't ever remember to flirt with her. That's why she's so far behind.
Seki says, so I told you I would tell you the story of me and my no-good ex-apprentice one of these days. I'm bored, so I figured now's as good a time as any. Zoraya and I had a plan to make a bet with the cartel boss, Zed, that would have ended in my fiscal freedom. Unfortunately for me, the no-good little wretch decided to turn me into Zed at the last minute. She got promoted, and I got exiled. Damn. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Where are you?
6. I'm up.
Okay.
You can be wherever you like. As long as you're eagle-eyed. As usual. I don't know if we get points together. So I'm just gonna pop whatever I can pop. Oh, boss one,
Blue.
boss one. Yay! Get him!
I
One
got
came up
one in
through
my
the
face.
docks. What the heck? I saw that. And I think I accidentally hit it. There's another boss one out there. That's 2 boss ones. Super fast. Hell yeah. So I think if the group collectively gets 1,000 balloons, then there's an achievement for that. But
See, you have so many blues. There was only one blue that I saw the entire time.
I'm real good. I popped 20 in my time. I'm just so good at popping balloons. I like popping them. It's easier than hunting. Oh, I left the party somehow. Even though we're still getting party bonus. I guess it'll count whether or not we play in the Choppa game. Am I still in the party on your screen?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's the important part. Ah, there's one underneath my feet. It's terrible. They're only worth 1 ticket, but I still have to pop them because they're easy to pop and they count towards a total. But
Blue.
boss one! Woo! Yeah! 33 tickets from that bad boy. Actually, it's like 30, and I popped something else in the meantime. I don't think every single one of my arrows is getting me a point, but, you know.
Woo!
Ah!
391 that time.
Woo! I only did 368. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I
But
honestly, like, it totally depends on where you're standing and where everyone else is standing.
and I helped a group pop 1,000 balloons in a single game. So, that's cool.
1,700.
I got 1,000 tickets for doing that.
Nice.
I now have to get 50 to get the Azure Choppa balloon, of the big guys, and 100 of them to get 1,000 more tickets.
Hey, I finally got a claw coin. So I just walk up and play, and then it automatically just gives me something?
Yep.
What did it give me? A carrot!
Yay!
I like carrots.
He's pretty cute.
Look at how cute he is, babe.
He's very
Look at that little carrot.
got a little face.
I have a friend named Carrot.
I like him a lot.
Oh,
Okay.
hi, Gina. Can I flirt with you?
Yes.
Oh, I already did.
You must flirt with them every day, and then you can flirt with them again after midnight, and then you will forget that you flirted with them. The whole thing. Flirt.
We should get matching tattoos. You know how many times I've said that to my husband?
Wow.
I don't know what we would get though. Like, we're definitely down with getting them. We just haven't figured out what we want to get.
Gina said she's not going to take my suggestion of getting stinky tofu. I skipped through it. I usually read it out loud, but I skipped through it this time. Oh my god. Hecla said, I'm glad the gardener eventually saw reason. I would not have liked to engage my security protocols.
Oh.
Hecla, what does that mean? What exactly are you threatening?
Should we be afraid?
I am a little bit afraid now.
Alright, so I have 380 tickets now.
Woo!
It took me spending...
Thrilling meeting the dead of night like this. We can get all sorts of trouble in the cover of darkness.
13,000 before I got a coin.
Damn.
I spent 13,000 tickets before I got a coin.
Flirt.
Game, my feelings are hurt.
Having a hard time focusing.
Okay.
Is it because me? Was it that obvious? I'm flirting over here.
Oh my.
Um,
Proceed.
I was
I approve.
flirting with Hodari. Now it's Reth's turn.
Wait, Hodari is mine, ma'am.
Go flirt with him then.
He's my main squeeze.
Now, as Travis Kidlima doesn't consider soup a street food, I've been thinking of ways to make it more portable. Get this. What if you could eat soup in ball form? Like popping boba, but with soup inside? It's the perfect idea. Now I just need to figure out how to do that. No, that would be terrible. You could just do soup dumplings, Reth. That'd be much easier. Why is his first thought popping boba? I don't understand.
Why can't I fish the spot?
I don't know.
What the heck? Look at those cutie. I
don't know. Alright, we have 2 in-game hours remaining.
I can't reach this starred spot. Oh, did I just get it? No, I don't think I'm touching it still.
Tamala is also attending the market tonight. There was a time when that fact would have disconcerted me. But these days, her barbs don't seem to sting as much. I have you to thank for that. Oh. You're welcome.
That's because
Hashi.
that's why I don't like her.
Lately, Tao has made a game out of surprising my mother with things she likes in exchange for belly rubs. If you could give him some oily anchovy, he would most certainly be pleased. Aww. He said if anything should happen to you, just stay safe.
Oh,
Okay, buddy. I'm not gonna get hurt.
he's a big swift.
He is.
That's why I don't like Tamala, because she was like, you should have seen how, like, why are you making fun of him?
I mean, she is also like thousands of years old, so I mean, of course she's
let him
toying
down
with him.
lightly. You shouldn't have to be mean to him about it.
Well, she doesn't have to be anything, but I'm sure at 1,000 years old she's bored as heck and needs to be investigated by the cartel. No, I'm just kidding. By the
By the
order.
cartel.
Yeah, I was standing next to Zeki, so
By
it was
the
only
order.
natural. Yes. I wish I could read the claw machine info. Because I feel like that would tell me...
What do you want to know?
Well, I feel like that would tell me how often you earn the coins.
Oh, I can read it to you. It'll open
Oh.
for me.
I don't know why it doesn't open for me.
Here. It says, spend tickets at any stand in the market for a chance to get a claw machine token. The more tickets you spend on an item, the better chance you have. Items that cost 6,000 tickets or more are guaranteed to come with a token. Spend a token in any claw machine and you will win a random little guy plushie.
Oh.
That's what it says.
That's a lot to earn then. Alright, well, anything that's 6,000 or more, so...
Yeah.
Oops, that's cash. So, obviously the mini Maji plush, which is 8,000. There's not a lot of things that are worth 6,000 or more. The nameplate, obviously. I think there was something else, but I don't remember what it was.
I know most of the stuff is only 5, but I think the food cart is one of them.
I'm gonna look. 6,000 for the nameplate. 6,000 for the arch thingy. I don't think they sell anything that's worth 6,000, but nope, because their recipe's 3. Dang.
I don't know where the food cart one is, but the food cart I think is it under her? No, it's not under her. Where's the food cart?
Do they have the food cart now?
Yeah, there's a food cart.
Is it for cash, maybe?
Oh, it's 4,000 for the food cart. It's the Magic Market cart.
Ew.
It's 4,000.
Gotcha.
So the only thing that is 6,000 for sure is the nameplate and then the arch.
And then 8,000 for the Magi plush. So, dang. Alright, looks like everybody's setting up for Choppa.
So what I do for the choppa is I stand right here in this little thing at the front of it. And they
Gotcha.
pop up. And sometimes the ones that pop up right where you are right now run this way.
Yeah, I've seen that happen. They used to pop up by the tree. That was the spot I would go to. I would stand by the tree and just gather them up. But they turned these ones off, which is really annoying, actually. Looks like everybody's got a spot, except for me. I like to just run around anyway, so. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Choppa chase. Got 4 minutes to catch these bad boys. Ha! That lady was not paying attention, and I stole it right from behind her. Wow. There's like 14 people over here. Oh my god. I picked up one and didn't realize. I wonder if more people equals more choppas.
Like nothing is spawning here now.
That's why I like to run around. Because that's the thing, is in previous games they would spawn, and it wouldn't be like super often, but it would be often enough. And then, like now, it just seems incredibly random. There's like 3 over there now, and I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, see, I've only gotten 2.
Me too.
You.
Haha! I grabbed a 3rd. Hooray! I don't know who I took it from, but I definitely stole it from somebody. Me and my fast fingers. I'm trying not to shake my laptop too much, so I'm not pushing it as fast as I normally do, but like if I'm playing not on stream, I'm like mashing this button for all it's worth. I'm pretty sure the F key on my computer is gonna fall off. Where are all these choppas? Where are they? Give me the choppas! Come here, choppa. Come here, you. Haha! Grab it. I took my dog to the groomer, and they decided that he had too much fuzz, and they were gonna shave him. So they cut it down real small, close to the body, and he looks so skinny now, and I don't know how to feel about that. But he kind of looks like a choppa. I mean, you know, other than the fact that he doesn't have snaggle teeth, but you know, his fur is so short.
Chihuahua?
He's not. He is a Yorkshire Terrier. But every time I take him to the groomer, he managed to shave him in such a way that he loses all of the black of his fur. Because as it grows out, it's black, but when it's not grown out, it's like a grayish color. So right now, he's like a little blonde man. It changed his whole coat. It makes me sad. Oh my gosh, what is happening right now? Where are all the choppas? Oh no! Gimme! Haha! It's mine. Whee! Choppa! Ha-ha! 2 in a row. I still only have 9. I need 25 for the achievement. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know how anybody gets 25.
I mean, in the old days it was doable, but it was also like, you'd have a full party and almost nobody else would be playing. So.
Yeah.
Terrible. No, I want the chopper too. Give me the chopper. Give me the choppers, please. I would like a chopper.
Could you please spawn some darn choppas?
I know. See, it doesn't make sense to me that there's so few considering how many people there are playing. Like, I think when you have a full server, you should definitely have more choppas spawning. It would only make sense. And yet... Plus, it's not like our party gets collective amounts.
Yeah.
So... Now that would be cool. Like, if we each grabbed 15...
Baloney! That was mine!
Like, if we each grabbed 15, we got 30 total, that would have been cool.
Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't get that one to the thing in time. I only got 11.
I've got 50 total.
I've caught 55.
Woohoo.
Oh, wait. No. Total, I've caught. How did you know how much you caught total?
Oh, because I got in a thingy. If you go to stamp cards, it should tell you. Let me look. Let me look.
Oh. On my stamp card.
Yeah. So in a party, I've caught 45. But Choppa Chaser, whichever one, so it's the top left
Choppa
one.
Chaser 3, I caught 96.
Damn. Way to show off, Poe. That's
I'm
fair.
4 away from hitting the next rank on it.
Woohoo, and you'll get more tickets.
And I've caught 41 in a party.
Hooray! I don't know how many tickets I have now. I have 3,000 tickets. I need more tickets. I have to play more games. Unfortunately,
I have 823 tickets.
Unfortunately, it is 10 o'clock. Therefore, it is also sleep time. If I could find the right button. Okay. So, thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a restful, relaxing rest of your evening. I hope you get a snack if you need it, and I hope you remember to hydrate because it is good for your brain and your body. We will be back tomorrow with a brand new game that I have not played on stream yet. I am still heavily debating between two different games, both cozy in nature. One of them I own on my Switch, and one of them I own on Steam. So I'm trying to decide which one I want to play. So excited for both. Don't know which one I'm going to do. Basically going to decide as I load up Steam or stream tomorrow. So that should be fun. I am going to attempt to find some other fun things to do as like little side things because it was pretty interesting to see y'all do the quotes and the dueling and that kind of silliness. I like that kind of vibe, so I'm hoping I can bring that. I also want to make it to where emotes fly around on my screen, and they didn't do it today, so I think I set it up incorrectly when I did it live at the beginning of the stream. So I'm gonna have to figure that out and get that working because I really want to see it. I've seen it on other people's chats. I know it can be done. So that is a project. And then, of course, next week, hopefully our stream schedule will be normal. We'll be back Monday with Ace Attorney, Tuesday with Palia, which unfortunately the Magi Market will be over. Wednesday with Wildflowers, and then Thursday with whatever our new game we start tomorrow is. So, anything you want to add, my dear friend Poe?
I kind of want to play Wildflowers now that I watched you play it too.
It's very
And
fun.
the server kicked us again, or at least it kicked me when I left.
Oh no. I don't know if it's kicked me, but... And a shout out to Poe Lalaurie for joining us on the voice chat today. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me and playing Magi Market games with me. So hopefully we can link up over the weekend and play some more and get more party points. So that'll be nice. And y'all should follow her because she's cool. And she also plays Palia, and sometimes she plays Dead by Daylight, but we don't have to talk about that. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Not right now, I'm not. Even though there's an event, I'm not doing it.
We're too busy playing Palia, dang it.
Market.
Heck
That's
yeah.
Right.
So that should be fun.
Yeah, this is not letting me back in.
I'm probably just gonna port on back to my home plot and be done with it. So
yeah, probably a good idea. I just wanted to go see Seafood to finish this pin.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough. We'll get that done. Anywho, thank you everybody. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully it lets you in soon so you can finish that. And thank you everybody so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you all again real soon. Bye!